Greetings, Commanders. We are almost at Jameson Memorial to build what is possibly the worst Titan bomber, but it could potentially exist. And by Titan bomber, I mean a ship that without dedicated ammo synthesis for, like, for example, advanced missiles or advanced multi-cannons in the small slots, can both hit the vents and hit the core, which only means it needs to have 2 medium slots or more. And we ran a little survey yesterday with regards to what the group here felt was the worst Titan bomber. And the 2 options were A, the Cobra Mark IV, and B, the Keelback. And the Keelback overwhelmingly won that survey by a margin of like 2 to 1 in terms of what people felt was going to be the worst Titan bomber. And throughout the day, in the last couple of days, people have also been saying, well, can we do this unengineered? It's so hard. It's difficult to do this unengineered, which is absolutely true. And I was like, okay. What if we combine the two? What if we take the worst Titan bomber and we take it as an freshly rolled off of the production line of Shindead's unengineered build? Could it actually meaningfully bomb the Titan in any shape or form? Or will we get shredded before we even get there? So we'll take votes from you guys. Let's see what you guys think. Will we survive? Option A. And by surviving, I mean at least doing, let's say, I don't know, can we say 2 million in credit bonds against the core or whatever number of cycles were there? I think that's the bar. Like it's essentially like get access to rewards, the global rewards. So let me see what you guys think, whether will we survive or not. All right. The survey is open if you want to vote. And let me know what you think, whether this is going to work or whether this is going to be a complete and effing disaster. We're just going to crash and burn with no hope of success. I never actually bought a Keelback, by the way. This is going to be my very first Keelback, so I don't even know what I'm getting myself into, to be honest. Where's the Keelback? There it is. 2 million. That's it. Really? Man, that's the price of my rebuy. Not even. My rebuy's higher than that. Alright. Let's kit it. So, get rid of useless lasers. Trick question. Surviving, I guess getting there. Yes. No, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe you're right. But surviving means actually being able to get there too. So, like, that's not a trick question. That's like legit. So let's put a torpedo launcher here. Let's put a missile launcher here. We're gonna leave the small empties because we usually. Oh, crap! We only have 3 utils on the ship. Oh, now I start to understand why you think it's so bad. I didn't realize we were only gonna have 3. Okay, that means we cannot have 2 heat sinks, which means we're gonna have to do 1 heat sink and 1 caustic sink launcher, unless we wanted to go in without caustic sink launchers and just burn through the caustic at 250% heat, which sounds really dumb. This is like dumb Mechan thing stream, so we might actually want to try that. But for the time being, no. Let's say that we go with like a regular heatsink, and by the way, a regular heatsink only has 3 heatsinks, which is definitely not going to be enough to bomb anything, but it's fine. It's fine. And then this is going to be for a caustic sink launcher, which for reasons unknown is not available at Shindead's. So we're going to have to hop that rescue megaship to grab one of those. And then let's put some things on here. Now, we don't really need a 4A power plant, but we kind of like take it for the efficiency. We could have put a 3A power plant even in there, but let's see how things look after we put the other things in here. 337 meters per second. Now that's pretty freaking slow, but it's not as slow as I thought it was going to be. So, oh, so why am I storing all this garbage? Sorry, let me just sell all this garbage before I forget that I even stored it. So, what else did I store here? Power plant. Did I store anything else? No, this is kind of semi, these things here. All right. Live support D. Again, I stored this module. Sorry, guys. I am skill issued here. Where is live support? Get rid of it. I know we have 600 slots now, which is nice, but I'm still like living the life of being shocked by how few storage slots we had. So, all right, we still have plenty of power, but let's see after we kind of like move a few other things around. The good thing is we have decent cargo, so like, let's move this one here. Get rid of this. A shield generator, no, that's funny. Did I put a class D power distributor? Really? I did that? Yeah, like, thank you, by the way, for calling it out. That was really dumb. So, let's put a proper class A. Not that it makes a big difference. Like, this ship can actually do it with a 3D, by the way, but it was not what I intended to do, and so glad that you pointed it out. Thank you. Bring an SLF. You know what? You know what, John Cash? That is a particularly dumb idea on top of a lot of dumb ideas. Should I bring an SLF? But then I would have to hire an NPC and he'd steal all my credits, and I don't like that. Trying to think if there's like at least some kind of meme used for a Taipan in Space, but no. It would make something dumb even dumber, which might be the point of it, I guess, but let's try and do it sort of meaningfully legit before we sort of add to the memes even further. So let's build a proper, proper is a big word. Let's mean something that could even potentially work. It's a good one, Raghav, right? By the way, if anybody wants to donate to Frontier Developments and do a super chat, and then you get to pick whatever paint job for the Keelback you want me to do this in. Like, your choice. Otherwise, we will use a default paint job because I'm not buying a paint job for this ship for what we're doing here. Should we do one large MRP and then HRPs? Oh, we need the repair and bits controllers. So no, we can't do it that way. Let's repair limpets 5D. This is D by design for once. Know where you live. Well, keep voting. The poll is still open as people are kind of trickling in. The poll is still open. So if you don't think I will live, just vote no. That I will not survive. Haha, no way. Should I do it with a Guardian? But this doesn't count as like, you know, it is unengineered technically, but it doesn't really count as, I don't know. It feels like not the beginner bad ship. It doesn't scream bad ship if I put Guardian stuff on here. So I got 2 MRPs, 1 HRP. I think my big MRP is gonna have to be the class 3, but if I do this, I don't have an AFMU, so I think I will have to do it this way. I think I'll have to put a class 3 MRD, and then I think I will just have to go with 2 MRPs instead of 3 because we don't have the space in here for 2 MRPs. All right, and this becomes my large HRP instead. All right, so this looks good. Core internals look good. Speed is garbage to begin with. How far away am we from minimum thruster mass or maximum thruster mass? So we are, where's my tonnage of my ship? So maximum is 630. Where is the button? Insert and home. Home. We are at 270 tons, so we are pretty close to minimum thruster mass. And we're still that slow? That's amazing. So yeah, so we don't want to add additional weight. How much hull do we have on this thing? 1,100. Not so bad. Not so bad. You're rooting for me, but you're gonna die. Okay, that's encouraging. Thank you, Poseidon. Oh, Eric C. Thank you for the super. Okay, you said something pink. All right, let's go into livery. I may have to buy arcs with your donation, because I don't think I have enough arcs for like anything but maybe the basic paint jobs. So paint job, something pink. What we got here? We got, I don't think there is a pink paint job. Yeah, there isn't one. There's Stygian purple, which costs an eye and a leg. There's these turbulence white and red, which I still don't have arcs for. I'll buy it since you kindly contributed. Or there's any of these. Or Predator red. What is the closest one to pink? I don't know, Eric. You pick. That's what we got. We got golden. A golden keelback. A golden unengineered keelback bomber. That could be a thing. Stygian red, Stygian purple. These look too professional in my mind. Tactical eyes. Not the 10k arcs purple. No, let's not do that one. So Eric, you contributed, so you get to decide. What do you want? What do you want to do? There's chromed, but there's no chrome. Oh, chrome! Should we do a chrome? Like, chrome looks sick, at least. Eric, your choice. Yeah, polished turret also. Yeah, I think the top two choices based on what I saw are gold or chrome. Gold and chrome looks, but based on how bad this ship is, I think gold could be the winner. But as I mentioned, Eric, it's your choice. You decide. Gold it is. All right, let's go buy some arcs from our friends to be able to fund this. Let's go. And I think it's 5,000 arcs that I need for this thing, since I have a few already. All right, let's do this. $5,000 arcs. Getting there, almost there. All right. If you do another super, you get to choose the name of a ship. Otherwise, I choose. I have something in mind. But if you do, anybody who does a super, other than Eric, since he got his golden third color thing already, like, anybody else who does a super gets to pick the name of a ship. And ID, if you want, both. 2-in-1 combo. All right, we got our arcs. So now we have to kind of just exit the store and come back in, and we should have the arcs. I did, Raghav. I did a stream yesterday with Cobra Mark 5. I almost killed a Hydra before I got too close during the last heart, and like an idiot, I got shut down. And where did gold go again? This is chromed gold. There you go. This is gold. All right. Oh, wow, I got a discount. Exciting. All right, so we got a gold ship. Anybody want to pick a name? Like, I'm gonna finish building it, and by the time I finish building it, if there's a super, whoever did a super gets to choose the name of a ship. Otherwise, I will pick something myself. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna do my typical Mechan dashboard, which is a bit of a signature on my ships. That's a good name, it's Namo, good suggestion. As I mentioned, whoever does a super gets to choose a name. ED Copilot. I don't think I have, no. Skipped one. A little fighter bay that could. Oh, this doesn't have a fighter bay, so I think that name would be more appropriate if it had a. Those are all good suggestions, guys. Again, as I said, if you do a super, I will gladly let you pick the name. Otherwise, I will find one of my own. This is not a. What livery should I use? Huh. I'm gonna put. Where's the harmless thing? Mostly penniless. There should be a harmless decal somewhere, right? Or is mostly harmless the one? Oh, it's defenseless, so it should be a harmless. Combat mostly harmless. I thought there was a harmless decal somewhere. I might be missing it, but it kind of looks like something like that. I would do the space one start with like the one up. Mostly penniless. Bunch of random things. I guess mostly harmless is as low as it gets. So I think your shoulder patches actually include harmless, but I guess this is gonna be a shoulder patch we use. Mostly harmless. This thing even has ship kits. Alright, last chance, folks, if you want to pick the name of a ship. I'm almost done with. Good to see you, Bailey, and whenever you can, of course. Real life first. Alright, nobody did a super that I saw. So I will pick my own name. I'm gonna call this Bomba Mech Bomby Face. Alright. Bomba Mech Bomby Face. And based on the livery, it should actually read that way on the ship. Bomba Mech Bomby Face. Mostly harmless gold Keelback. Oh man. Alright. Pink weapons. So you wanted some pink, Eric? We got you pink. Pink weapons. I don't know if I have pink thrusters. Yeah, I do. Pink thrusters. Gold ship. Oh, that's amazing. Pink thrusters. Pink weapons. Golden. And let's do whatever language. Let's do Brazilian. The Brazilians are gonna hate me now. Think how dare you, but whatever. I kinda always try and have sort of different language covers on my ships. No offense to Brazil. I love Brazil. Alright, Bomba McBomby Face. The golden Keelback with pink thrusters and weapons. Ultimate Titan Bomber. I think he's ready to head to a rescue ship to pick up caustic sink launcher and some limpets. And then I think we're ready to go. Hey, Commander Veltro. So the rescue mega ship closest to Sol is here at Ludensar, right? I think so. Yeah. That's where we're gonna go. I hope we have enough fuel to get there. I think so. Yeah, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. Oh, perfect. Cool. All right, let's go. Look at how massive and imposing this bomber is, guys. The Titan must be afraid already. Let's go. Boost. Look at how fast it is out of the mail slot. Everybody gets out of the way in fear and awe of Bomba McBombyface. Oh, fire groups. Yeah, we should set fire groups. The fire groups are pretty easy. Like, 1 and 1, 1 and still 1 because we only have heat sink. 1, 2, 2, 2, and then we'll have a caustic sink launcher on 1 and the TG pulse neutralizer on 2. There you go. Very easy. Extreme awesome boost sound. The envy of rebellion imperial teenagers. That's right. Dolphin next. Unfortunately, Joseph, the Dolphin only has small hard points, so you cannot put a nanite torpedo on a Dolphin, so you can't make it into a proper bomber. Yeah, Mitsunamo, you don't see a caustic because Shindes doesn't have caustic. We're going to rescue Megaship to put the caustic on, and then we're good. Bomby McBombyface, the unengineered Keelback Titan bomber, hasn't docked. Oh, Beluga. No, Beluga will be interesting. Hey, Baran, welcome to the stream. Oh, everybody, welcome to the stream. Balzalski, Josef Wagner, Ethan Johnson, Corvustav already welcomed. Parker, Parkinator. Yeah, we talked about doing a fighter bay, but a fighter bay would, I don't know, it kind of somehow be, I don't know. It'd be more interesting if I brought someone along in a fighter bay and I used an AX Taipan to do damage to the core. So that my bomber was actually an AX Taipan that would be shooting the core. Now that would be fun. Raghav. Now that I think about it. Are you in game you happen to be in game right now? And how do you handle as an AX Taipan pilot? Yeah, you can't use Mitsama, you can't use the Guardian Fighters, but you can use the AX Taipan. No, Raghav is not here. Never mind. Too bad. You could have made history as the SLF pilot of Bomba McBombyface. Oh, this sounds like fun. No, fun is not the right word for what I'm doing. Stupid is the right word for what I'm doing right now. Profoundly stupid. Anyway, ask around Raghav in maybe the XSF Discord if anybody wants to make history as the SLF AX Taipan pilot of Bomba McBombyface, the golden keelback Titan bomber. I like gold. It looks cool. Bomba McBombyface. But how we keep our ship cool if we don't have access to engineers? Nightmare Extreme, that's a very good question. I think the only choice you have is to get a ship that runs cold naturally. We were doing a stream this morning where we were talking about it. You can probably build a Diamondback Scout that runs naturally cold, and which could be fit for that purpose. But having access to at least some engineering, like even just Felicity for us here, would make your life immensely easier. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would gladly give you the 2 meta alloys that you need for access to Felicity, so it's totally worth it. All right, let's inform the system. All right, let's do this. Oh, wow. Thank you, Quantum. Really appreciated it. That's cool. I'll check it out. Good suggestion. One thing I was checking out was the custom HCS voice packs, which were sounded kind of cool, but I think you needed a voice attack to make it work, and I don't know, I just couldn't be bothered to try and make voice attack work, and I don't know, I got lost in all of it. But I do think there's a lot of HCS voice packs which sound amazing. A Python can be a cold bomber? Yeah, absolutely, yes. Absolutely. You mean a Python Mark 1, I presume? Yes. The Python Mark 1 can be made into a pretty decent Titan bomber because it has a very large power plant, which means you can use grade 5 low emissions thermal spread engineering, which means it can run very cold. So, yes, the Python can be made in a pretty decent Titan bomber. The crate is, for all intents and purposes, superior to the Python. So if you're gonna build a ship, you might as well build a crate instead of a Python. But if you love the Python, you can build a Python too. No reason not to, really. Where is landing pads? It's down here. Oh, Giovanni, I don't think you read the title of this stream, did you? Not just a Keelback, but an unengineered Keelback, which is running in gold color livery with pink thrusters and weapons, and it's called Bomba McBombyface. The Crate Mark II would be the best for most AX things. It's bombastic, yeah. Raghav, anybody in the XSF wants to pilot an AX Taipan or no? I don't even know if I have a what would I give up for it? What is the smallest, by the way? SLF. I don't think there's a class 3 fighter hangar. I think you have to give up a 5. Oh gosh, this ship is gonna get really fragile if I do that. Really freaking fragile. But, you know, it's not like we do this for... It has a fighter hangar. Are we doing this way? So many bad ideas. So many bad ideas. Let me see if there's anybody who actually can pilot this thing. Let me see who is in game first and foremost. Let's look out. Blake is here, Fishsticks, Cooney, Geek, Grimscrub, James Clark Ross. Oh, James is here. Let me ping him. James Clark Ross, can I hire you as an NPC pilot? Guinea pig, you want to be the bomber? All right. Fine. We'll let you be the bomber. Oh my. Found an NPC pilot. All right. Send me a friend request in game, Guinea pig. And I'll invite you to my private group. And let's go to my private group. This is somewhat bribery, I will confess, but I mean more than the super. I love the excitement, so I will reward the excitement more than the Subi. Let's see if we can find it. I probably misspelled your name. Or what's your commander name? Guinea Pig, what's your commander name? Oh, Ethan had volunteered as a tribute. Well, let's have Guinea have his run at it, and then maybe we can pull someone else in. What's your commander name, Guinea Pig? Well, while you tell me your commander name, I am gonna put that SLF bay in. And ooh, I also pressed the wrong button. I thought I was exiting to main menu. I exited the game entirely. Nice. Well done, Mechan. Skill issue. Let's get back in the game. Well, if you came in your Cobra, it would start getting a bit more serious. So I think right now the silliness is using an AX Taipan against the core. Oops. All right. Kind of breaking my own stream here. I get it. I just need his name in game so I can add him. Private group. How do we have if we drop that hard reinforcement package? Because this is going to be really bad. I mean, we came for a caustic sink, so let's put a caustic sink while we're here before we forget, because I will forget if I don't do it now. All right, here we go. So we have to use a class 5. But if we do that, we go really low in hull. Really low in hull. Let's store it for now. Let's see how we're looking on hull. 700 hit points. Oof. Oof. That is bad. That is bad. But this is all bad, so fine. Plus, let's actually close the poll and see what you guys think. So what the poll says is 7 out of 10 among you all have unrealistic expectations of my skills, and 3 out of 10 of you guys are able to recognize reality and stare it in the face. But I appreciate the vote of confidence. Thank you. Request sent. All right, Guinea Pig. Let's see if I can find you here. Okay. Yes, I know. I need to kind of do all this stuff. I get it. Okay, fine. Thank you. All right, Guinea Pig. Let me see if I can invite you to private group. Invite. I think I have to do it in social. How is your name exactly spelled? Is it Guinea Pig with 2 G's? That's not you, because I was active 105 months ago. I gotta get the spelling right. 1 sec. Guinea Pig as 1 word. Okay, I got it. Guinea Pig. That should be you. Yep, there you are. All right, we're good. You're in. You should be able to start in Mechan private group at this point. Thank you, Commander Ignitus. I think that is foolish of you, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I might have to go just You might have to go reinforcements the whole way. You're welcome, Bolognese. Thank you. Glad it was helpful. Never tell me the odds. Yep. Well, you can tell me the odds. I just don't care about the odds. If I cared about the odds, I wouldn't do half of what I do. Let's get some limpets. So what we need to do is we need to get an AX Taipan here. Which one is it? AX multi-cannons. I think that's the only one that has multi-cannon weapons that would be able to do damage to the core. Yeah. It's just great because this is like the only one they had, but it is the one that we needed. By the way, if anybody wants to also fund Appointed Developments further and wants to do one more super and buy a color for Guinea Pigs Fighter, we can do that too, because I don't think I have a lot. I can put him in purple, which is like a free one. But if anybody wants to put him in, like in a more appropriate, oh, it's not a lot of. I was hoping there was a pink one, so I mean, it's up to you. Like if you want to pick a different color, we can do it that way. But if not, we'll just leave him in purple or azure. Which one looks better? I think purple looks better. Let's do purple. Vibrant red. Tactical eyes. Tactical eyes looks badass. I like tactical eyes. But anyway, so there is a Guardian SLF with shards as candidates, but Guardian things die in the Titan space. So that Guardian SLFs would not be able to leave the launch bay before they explode. So you can't use Guardian fighters in Titan space. You have to use the AX Taipan. Okay, well thank you, Mitsunamo. All right. Try and match a Keelback as much as you can. So what would that be? So one option is Independent Sovereign, which is kind of goldish, bronzish. That's one. But it's also 10,000 arcs. Independent Unbound, which is more golden. Independent Freedom, which kind of doesn't match that much. Should we do Independent Unbound? I mean, that's more than your super, but whatever. Like, it's also less than the Independent Sovereign, which is like 7,000 arcs. Very pricey, I agree. Yeah. All right, fine. Unless there's a different suggestions, I'll go with Independent and I'll buy the arcs. It's more than the super that Mitsunamu does. If anybody wants to make up for it, I appreciate it. Otherwise, I would just eat the difference, and that's fine. I'll go with this one. Oops, wrong button. Let's go with this one. The reward of a community gold. If anybody said guard shots, they're pulling your leg. Thank you, Eric. If anybody's saying guard shots, they're pulling your leg. The reward for the community goals is pre-engineered FSDs with the SEO bonus. So that's the reward. One for every class for anybody who participates in it. All right. So it says there was a problem trying to buy arcs right now. And one thing that people have taught me in my line of business is never make it hard for people to give you money, which is annoying. I'm going to try and close and open this again. Arcs store. Thank you, Baram. Guys, it's not letting me buy arcs. I swear to God, it says there was a problem creating your order. Please try again later. I swear to God, I'm not pulling your leg. Like, see if I can do it live and show you. Like, sabotage for real. All right, so because this feels like I could be scamming you guys, I'm actually gonna pull this window in. I'm gonna show you live what's going on because, and if anybody knows how to fix this thing, I would kind of love your suggestion because I don't know how to do it. All right. You buy ARCs on Steam? Yeah, I don't think I've even ever activated the Steam version of this thing. So this is what I'm doing. I'm on the Elite Dangerous Game Store. I just did it a moment ago and it kind of let me. But now I click here and I go to new payment, click buy now, and it says there was a problem creating your order. Please try again later. And it boots me back in. Yeah, I'm not running Steam. I think I have Steam installed, but I don't know. Oh, I can buy ARCs on Steam, you're saying. There's like a point store or something like that on Steam, right? I did relog. I already relogged in this thing here and it still doesn't work. All right, let me try on the Steam Game Store. Oof. Where would I find it? Would I find it on the store? Point store? Point shop. Point shop, right? Point shop's under it. Point shop. I should find Elite Dangerous somewhere, right? Can I search the point shop? There's no search in the point shop. Oh no, point shop is like, never mind. Point shop is a different thing. It's like, um, point shop is like store DLC. Gosh, talking about making it hard to give you money, huh? Elite Dangerous, DLC, soundtracks, top sellers, discounts. Check the DLC page. All right, I'm getting there. DLC. Downloadable content. One Giant Leap. Elite Dangerous Odyssey. I'm on the store page. Add to your wish list. Where do you go to a store page? UQ. Community Hub, downloadable content. I see Elite Odyssey as downloadable content. I might go to the original Elite Dangerous page. Steam library. Buy Elite Dangerous. Content for this game, Odyssey. Official soundtrack. Oh, I found them. I found them, I think. I think I found them. Shop available items. Yep, yeah, I found them. How much arcs do I need? 8,400. That's the one, I think. All right, I think I managed to do it. Check out. Add funds. Getting there, huh? Sorry this is so slow, but authorize. Did it go through? Oh, it's been added to my wallet, so I have them in my wallet. Now I should be able to add to cart. Check out. Okay. No, why add funds? I just added funds. Man, this is like quite something. Let me go back here. Oh, because I accidentally added one more thing to my wallet, so now I have two in my my cart. Where is my cart even? It's not obvious where my cart is. Jeez. Where do you see your cart in this thing? Yeah, I think it is linked. Oh, cart 2. I found it. Remove 1. All right, I think I did it. I think the transaction might have gone through though. Like I need to double check because like the funds got out of my account. So just give me a sec and see if they did go through. Thank you for a recent purchase. Okay, well, see, but it says I made a purchase, so let's see if it went through. Nope, I did not go through. Oh man. Is it because there's like a problem in being linked to my account? I got the email confirmation from Steam that that the transaction went through. Takes a moment for a game to update. Maybe go to the main menu. Try that. I think I had this problem before, by the way, on Steam. Oh, it has to send the info through FDEF. How long does it normally take, Mitsunamo? Do you know? Like, is it minutes or is it like hours? Because this hasn't updated yet. Oh, okay. I want to see if I... Try and see if their game store works again. If so, I'll just buy some more anyway. Minutes, like 10. Thank you, Ricard. Let's see if it's letting me buy these from the web store again. Worst case, I end up with more ARCs, which is fine. Nope, the website is not letting me buy. Guys, I've tried this all. I apologize. I promise I will use those funds to buy ARCs as soon as the either Steam will like recognize it and update it, or the website will work. I don't know what else to do. Anyway, let's go back to our stream and actually get some content out there. And I apologize for the cookies or cash. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Whatever, fine. Yeah, it's okay. It is truly an FDF moment, which happened, by the way, I think also when they launched the Python Mark II. You couldn't actually buy the Python Mark II because the purchasing website didn't work. Hey, just a nobody, everybody. All right, let's see. Let's check if this went through. Try one last time if a Steam like ARCs. It says 0 now. Not only did it not add to my account, it took all my ARCs away as part of a process. This is so amazing. Not only it's like make it hard to give them money, but apparently when you give them money, they take all your credit away. This is amazing. Oh man, 0. Look at that. I have no ARCs. What the heck? What is going on? No, it's back to 1800. But again, the Steam ones haven't gone in. I have no idea what's going on, guys. Bear with me. I will put a icon of some kind on guinea piggies thingy. We'll put the skull because he is going to die many times. So we will put a skull just so people know that he will die. So you got the skull. There you go. Although I have to say, at least for a front decal, the Triple Elite logo looks cooler. So maybe you get a Triple Elite and 2 skulls. There you go. All right. Sorry, guys, for that inconvenience. Let's do this. So I see knockout. I'm out front. That's great, guinea pig. I think so. There's a few suggestions. I mean, you can you can come onto my ship if you want, like in actual person, and we can do it in like physical multi-crew, or we can try it that way. I don't know if it's more or less stable than been doing multi-crew, but if you're here, you know, might as well come on board. Oh, but you can't, because you can't disembark here, so never mind. Can't do it that way. So I have to invite you multi-crew anyway, unless we go somewhere where we can get on foot. But let's not do that because it's gonna take another while. So I'm gonna invite you multi-crew. But my suggestion is let me get to a Titan first and then invite you through multi-crew once I get there, because multi-crew is buggy as hell. And every time you jump to super crews or from super crews drop into an instance, there's a chance we disconnect. So that just makes it incredibly annoying. I'm gonna make my way to a Titan, assuming I make my way there. Do we have a Titans? Yeah, I have 6 Titans. Cool, we're good, we're good. So let's do this. So as a reminder, the betting odds are 70% say I will survive, 30% say I will not. Yeah, I know, you want to see me in action. Let's do this. Off we go. Titan. Bomba McBomby face is coming with its pink thrusters and weapons. Be afraid. There are 3 slots for pilots, so I presume 3 fighters. No, there's usually 2, but I only have a class 5 slot here, so you can only use 1 fighter at a time. So, guinea pig, one thing. When you come on board, I'm going to ask you to stay on board until we are very close to exerting the thermal core. The reason for that is because the AX Taipan has a big tendency to die. So I just want to make sure we launch the fighter at the very last time. Yeah, I don't know if this can launch 2 fighters at a time. I think this can only launch 1 fighter at a time. You can get up to 2 fighters at a time, but you need I think a class 6 fighter bay. So this obviously we are slow as heck, so these things are going to catch up on us, but we're gonna boost past them and in between them see if we can get them to crash into each other, which would be fun. Crash into each other. Ooh, almost. Never mind. They did not crash into each other, but it would have been fun. They were very confused, nevertheless. Ooh, oh. Come on, let's go. Alright. We may need to drop to normal space to sort of like do some repairs, or do so while we're kind of getting through the caustic sink. But yeah, obviously we meet 2 basilisks in our hyperdiction, like the worst possible hyperdiction you can get. Because why? Why would ever be anything be easy? Oops, did we lock this thing? No, we didn't, but now we did. Oh, this is dumb. I probably should drop. I might even dirty drop now. Like just past it. I go past it. Whatever. Because I do need to get some repairs. As you can see, I got completely wrecked by those bazies. Well, not just an engineered ship, Kefka. An engineered keelback, which was voted yesterday the worst atom bomber. But I do want my sinks back here. Uh-oh. Tell me this is scouts. I think it's scouts. Nope. It's another interceptor, but fortunately we are hopefully able to get to 3 kilometers. Yep, we are. Good. Alright. I think we made it. Did we get our sinks back or no? Oh, we have to get to 5 kilometers. I forgot we have to get to 5, not to 3 kilometers. Alright, we'll have to joust this thing, which means we go in flight assist off, we turn around, we wait until it comes close to us. Is that another basilisk? Jeez, like it's a bazzy day, huh? And then we pop our heat sink while boosting past it. And then hopefully we get to 5 kilometers, which against the Basilisk is actually very, very hard. But we made it somehow. Don't ask me how, like, but we made it. And then we have to boost, disable siren running, get some throttle. Yes, we made it out. Let's get our sinks back. We need our sink back. Again. Please tell me I got my heat sinks back at least. Please tell me it's the scouts. Please tell me that it's not another Basilisk. Did this synthesis work? Nope. I gotta get that synth back, otherwise I'm gonna have a bad day. Is it shooting me already? How is it shooting me already? This canceled my heatsink synthesis, by the way. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna buy it now. Last heatsink. At least that's a clock for once. I got to 3 kilometers. I gotta get that sinks back. I got to 5 kilometers. Yes! Disable siren running. Oh no! I thought I was charging, but I was not charging. I have to boost again past it. Synth is interrupted. Overheating. I'm gonna buy it. Made an error there. Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna die now. I don't have heat sinks, so I'm getting missiled. That was a skill issue mistake in jousting. And I'm dead. Alright, first try. Didn't work. I was very unlucky, but very unlucky. Alright. And I made a mistake at the end, but besides the mistake, I was very unlucky. We'll try again. If the first time doesn't work, we try again. Golden splash, boom. So whoever bet against me, I think you won the bet if we stick to a 1 try attempt. But we should have specified how many attempts I have to kind of like try this. Because like, let me try again. Also have a bit more kind of practice in dealing with the situation right now. Imagine getting interdicted by 3 basilisks back to back in a keelback unengineered. They were like, this is an easy kill, let's go for it. Like, alright. This is another reason why I didn't invite you yet to multi-crew. Oh, someone else is here. I think it's Guinea Pig still. Yeah. Doesn't count, didn't make it with a maelstrom. Okay, well, let's try again. Well, it's good distraction, right? Keep them busy with like easy targets. Come on, mass lock. Unmass lock me. Oops, hard points. Alright, cool. Forgot I only have 3 heat sinks because I'm unengineered, which is incredibly miserable, but again, it's part of the experience, so we'll take it. That's Guinea Pig flying straight above me and a tiny cutter. Yeah, that might be a case, Mizama. Alright, we're getting through. We're jumping to Saw. For once, we're not getting hyper-predicted. Hooray. Yeah, skill issue, I agree. Definitely. I did make a mistake there. I thought it was at 5 kilometers and I was charging my FSD, but it wasn't. And that cost me the run. Alright, let's see the sun. Show me the sun. Please tell me that the one time I'm going through, I don't crash. Okay, I made it. Where is Corshio? Where are you? Where are you? Earth? There you are. That way. That way. A Keelback without FSD boost feels wrong for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's announce ourselves. Bomb up, mech. Bomb beat, face. the unengineered Keelback bomber. Uh-oh. Of course, it kind of tapped me out because the game is good. Let's try again. Bomby face. The unengineered Keelback bomber is here. Titan, here, my gold, hull, and pink weapons. The bases may have local chat. Well, you know, there's so much spam from NPCs in local chat anyway that it's impossible to read anything or make anything out of that. So, plus I think all the basilisks expired on my previous run. They were like, let's all put ourselves into like one interdiction attempt. Let's get him at least once. And there we are. Did someone say I wouldn't make it here? Someone in the chat, I said I wouldn't even make it here. Look at this. I'm here, and I'm inviting my SLF pilot, and together we will destroy everything. Did I invite the guy? Not sure what I did. Tell presence. Invite the crew. Does that look like an invite? Unclear. Oh, we have to map our caustic sink launcher. I forgot about that. There we go. Alright. Did I invite the crew? Casino hunting. Alright, I did now. We are blasting at the full speed of 300 meters per second. Bomb the mech bomby face. Guinea pig is on board. Again, guinea pig, wait until we are about to... what is going on? No, don't take over my... You took over my sinks. Don't take over my caustic sink, man. Give them back or fire one. Either one. No, guinea pig! As a gunner, fire that caustic sink or let it go. I'm losing my hull. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you. We lost 15% hull based on that. 16% hull. Well, now we need a repair limpet. Alright, I'm gonna go silent running now, so that pulse doesn't overheat me. It's a little trick. And then as soon as the heat starts going down, we will disable silent running. And we're good. No overheat. I may need to synthesize caustic sinks at this point, but let's do it. Let's do it. The good thing is we have all of our free sinks still, because we didn't get intercepted. Guinea pig, was that an act of sabotage? I'm actually gonna pop a caustic sink, so I may like refill anyway. Armas recargadas. We have our caustic sinks back. In half an hour, we may actually make it to a Titan. We're getting there. Yeah, don't do that if you have a shielded build. That's good advice from Askandaz. Pips and Sis. Thank you for doing that. We don't need Pips and Sis anymore because we're not a shielded build. So if you have Pips to put somewhere, put them in WEP if you don't mind. Alright, I think we are almost out of caustic. Let's get another repair limpet while we're at it. We'll pop that caustic sink as soon as we're out of caustic, which we'll be able to tell based on the fact that the caustic spin sound stops, which is now. So now we're out of caustic. So now we will drop that sink, so we have clean sink to start with. Alright, so we're here. We're not even remotely cold. We're not even remotely close to a bombing position. We're also on the wrong side of the Titan because we want to be on the mall side. So let's start by positioning ourselves on the mall side. Gosh, this ship is slow. It's in green state though, and there's no patrols on my tail, so I think we're good. Titan is very peaceful out here, it is true. No mill grade hull, Eric. Light wave. We need light wave for the modicum of speed that the ship can have. We only have like 700 hit points on the ship, or something like that. 676 hit points. But it's enough. It'll be enough. I think the Titan went in orange alert. No, still in green alert. It just did a weird sound, which it does normally when it changes alert state. That's an Orpheus launching, which is fine. We're getting ourselves in position, so switching to a bombing. Now, I'm gonna try and hit, should we say 4 vents? Is that a reasonable goal? Maybe 3? I don't know, we'll see. Like, we're very hot, so we will be detected at some point once we get close. Unless we start spamming heat sinks already, which we could do. Should we do it? Vents are starting to come open. It's a safer thing to do. Let's do it. Let's spam heat sinks and go cold. Can also boost and start getting a little close. Guinea Pig, you're ready with that SLF launch? I'm going to ask you to SLF launch once we start moving to the underside of the Titan. Alright. I'm going to synthesize heat sinks now and start boosting. But I get 2 more heat sinks, which I'm going to need. So that's all I got. Alright, by the time that heatsink is finished, I should have synthesized heat sinks. Maybe. Nope, I'm out of heat sinks completely. And I still haven't synthesized them. Oh, there we go. Heat sinks are back. Alright. I think we can get that 4th vent. I think we can get it. Are you ready, Guinea? We are about to go bomb. Alright. Let's go! Guinea Pig, launch! Launch the SLF. Launch the Titan. Alright, secret weapon launched. Oops. Synthesize more heat sinks. Gosh, this ship is slow. Oh, I have my cargo scoop open, that's why it's so slow. Look at that damage. Look at that, this is so cool. Bomba McBomby face! For the win! Alright, let's get out of here. Let's head, hold steady. No, I'm not holding steady. I'm holding steady when I get to the asteroid, my friend, sorry. I'm going straight. You can... 2 million! How much was that? Somebody read it? How much? Hold on. 1.2 million. So we said we said we had to do 2 million, right? 1.1 million. All right, we have to do 2 million to win our bet against whom I don't know, against ourselves, I guess. But yeah. So we have to do at least another cycle. All right, you can dock now, Guinea Pig. And since you have like 10% hull, you probably should dock. Unless you want to deal with those scouts, but it's up to you. Now we're gonna wait until it goes to green. Oh, he's got... I was like, he has 22 caustic missiles coming his way. That was not gonna end well. Oh well. It is fine. We got another 5 fighters for a reason. Like, we're good. That was a good run, Guinea Pig. Well done. And you overheated too. Oh, okay. No, but I mean, the Taipan will overheat. That's why I said wait until the last minute to launch, because there's basically no way that you can not overheat with a Taipan. You also don't have heat sinks. For whatever reason, whoever designed the Taipan as an AX fighter with no heat sinks, even though the Beam version of a Taipan, which is a PvE build, has heat sinks, has some real issues. Right. Alright, we're back at 100%. The Titan is not in green state, though. It's an orange alert, so we're gonna take our time out here at the edge of the asteroid field. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna see if I can do it in external camera, and you guys should take screenshots of this experience because it is majestic. Still orange alert, I think. We kind of really need it to get into green alert, because otherwise dealing with those many patrols and scouts and... yeah, no thanks. Patience is the key. Name of the game. I'm gonna empty my clip though, because like... so I have full... oops, I also wasted a sink, so that I'm gonna have to synthesize again. Whatever. I thought I was on a different fire group. You'll kill all the patrols in your Taipan. Okay, well, if you can do that, you get mad respect from a lot of people. I think it's in still orange or yellow alert, something like that. I think it's yellow. Hard to tell, like, from this range. Look at my ship. God, no, what is that? Breaking pieces. Look at the color. This is interesting because like gold colored in here looks like complete like puke color, puked over by Fargoids, but Bomba McBomby face shall not be denied. Green state. All right, we managed to get it back to green state. This is gonna be like, hold on, I need to take a screenshot of Bomba McBomby face. Turn around, because like actually go back to it, sort of. That's right. I didn't realize that the... look at this. I kind of like can roll the Bomba McBomby face up to the Titan. Let's roll our way there. Bomb hit bomber. Yeah, totally cut off. I was gonna say it's like puke colored, complete. Oh, Bomba McBomby face is about to kind of like hit an asteroid. All right. Alright, this is gonna be my desktop screenshot for a while, I think. Let me kind of turn around a little bit. There we go. Never be denied, guys. Never be afraid. Never think something is impossible. Let's give it full thrust and take a screenshot again. Alright. We got a screenshot. We are in green state. The vents are coming open, but I'm way too late to get on target for vents. I can try, but I don't think I'm gonna get there. I might boost and get there, actually. Sound of events. I think we're too close to vents opening. But let's try. Boost and synth. Boost and synth. Ah, too early. Never mind. So we're gonna go to a safe spot and hide Bomby McBomby face in one of the safe spots of a Titan. While using our... that patrol is coming to me, I think. Which is... sad, because now we're in red alert. And this is gonna make our life difficult. Even more so if we kind of decide to kind of like... let's go to a safe spot down there. I don't think the patrol has locked me because Titan is in red alert. We're gonna bonk. We're not gonna be able to slow down here, but it's okay. It's better than any alternative I had at that time. Let's get ourselves some repairs. We got plenty of limpets. And hopefully we are safe in our safe spot. And now we wait. And now Bombi McBombiface waits for the moment to strike. This is another screenshot I want to take. There we go. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't get too far away from the safe spot, because otherwise it's not a safe spot anymore. Yeah, it's just you and me. Of course it's just you and me. Like, who else do you think we're bringing to the party? Red alert again. Vents are coming open, so let's go. Hopefully we get our synthesis back, otherwise we will abort, because like without sinks we're not doing this. Pips to engine. Bomber in position. Hopefully we get synthesis of heat sinks, otherwise life is gonna be difficult. 2 vents. We got heat sinks back. Let's synthesize them again. Ooh, there's a patrol coming my way. But Bombi McBombiface does not fear a simple Cyclops. And I can evade you, by the way. I know exactly how to evade you. Alright, moving down here. Launch SLF. Launch SLF. Guinea, launch SLF. Go SLF. And we are in position at exactly the right time. Ah, I can't stop. Ouch. And I'm shooting missiles in my own face. Alright, let me start a heatsink synthesis, and then let's do this in external camera, because it's gotta be done in external camera. Let's get out of here. We got heat sinks back. Let's use them. Dock, dock, dock. Guinea pig dock. 1.4 million, guys! 2.5 million in 2 runs. We've earned our rewards with our unengineered keelback. Bomba McBombiface. The golden unengineered keelback with pink thrusters and weapons. Look at the SLF coming in. Assuming he's coming in. Is he coming in? I wonder. Let me stop thrusters and see if he is coming in. Or has he exploded? He's about to explode. He's 3 kilometers away, but he might be able to make it here. And I may be able to end up in caustic, so. Or hit a mine, which kind of... Did I just I just blew him up by hitting a mine. Okay. Sorry, guinea pig. I apologize. Well, there's still caustic missiles coming his way, so... Or coming my way. I'm not sure. That was coming my way? No, those were coming his way. But here... Alright, let's repair. But we will not stop here. Because, like, Bomba McBombiface shall not be satisfied by a simple 2.5 million bond. We shall keep going. Alright, let's, we go to 1 billion. Oh, no, we're not going to 1 billion. But, we'll keep going. At the very least, we're waiting until it goes green. Let's see if we get our timing of us going towards the vent better this time around. I will also add, my hull never went below 75%, huh? And the only reason it went below 90% is because I rammed into the thermal core. Green alert! Yay! Patrols are leaving. Keelback is new bomber meta, yeah, right. Not exactly. But I think we have proven that engineering is optional. And that the Keelback can bomb. And that the worst ship that the community has voted the worst ship, the worst bomber, unengineered, can do enough damage to earn you the rewards for The Titan. Vents are open, but we're not even close to a position to bomb. We're gonna stay out in the safety of the asteroids for now. And then once we're kind of like ready to kind of move into position, we'll be doing that. Still green alert, which is nice. There's a patrol right above the thermal core, which I hope kind of skedaddles from there because I don't like it being there. Yeah, it's moving away, which is good. You keep getting to 700% heat, which is why I'm dying. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. Are you staying too close to the thermal core? Because staying close to the thermal core will heat you up to like some impossible levels. So I would suggest you stay a little further away from the core. And if you do that, you should not be heating up to that crazy heat level. We will get a ship kit, yes. Ship kit livery and decal award for a Titan, yes. And which one you get depends on which Titan number you are fighting. As in, how many did you contribute to this point. Alright, let's get ourselves in position to bomb. So we have pips to engine, that's good. We got in here a little early, but at least I don't have any patrols on scanner on the mall side, which means our life should be generally okay by what we got here. I almost want to try 5 vents if I get a good starting spot, but we'll see. Alright, I think I'm in position. Am I in position? Is this... Yes, I'm in position. Good. Slow down. Ready for a lock. I might go for 5. If things go well, I might go for 5. Alright, vents are starting to gurgle. I'm gonna soon pop a sink, get my heat down, and then start synthesizing heat sinks. Alright, going for it. Oof. Come on, vents. Come open. It's time. Second fired. I'm not gonna be able to do 5 at this speed. 3. Maybe if I fly right above the ridge over here and stay really close, but it's stretching it and it's gonna make me be very late to the core, so it's probably not wise. What number is that? Anyway, I'm gonna get 1 more and that's it. You guys tell me if I got 4 or 5, I lost count. Alright, launch SLF, launch SLF. SLF away. Core outcoming. Firing. Heat sinks re-engaged. Bomba mech bomby face. I'm gonna roll away while rowing and bombing. I think we're out of heat sinks, but let's get our heat sink synthesized again. Oh, we have a patrol. We have a patrol on Guinea, but Guinea's like, I'm gonna get out of here this time. I'm like, oh no, Guinea! The escort is on me now. It's shooting me. I'm going inside running. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be totally okay. But I think I got hit, so I think my synthesis failed. Which means we're gonna get a little spicy, but it's okay. There's a like, scout shooting me. but I think I got away. Still need to synthesize again because my synthesis is interrupted every time you get hit. Your synthesis fails. All right, try and Guinea, come and dock. No, don't dock. That was like a brave suicide run against the clubs. Thank you for your service. That was unnecessary because like I'm far in those caustic missiles again, trying to hit you. Man, that was very noble of you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, if you get to the outer side of the asteroids, it just loses interest in you. So it just, you know, just get yourself to the outside of the asteroids and then you're gonna be okay. Right. Do we have enough missiles and torpedoes to do another run? Yeah, I think it's the last one, but we have enough torpedoes to do it. Let's do another run. Do we have more? Yeah, we have like half of our SLS. It's great. It's not paying out combat bonds for some reason, Bill Quando. I have no idea. I have never seen it. I mean, sometimes it's very slow, but usually it's not as bad. I mean, Guinea Pig, are you putting pips in weapon to fire your multi-cannons? Because if you don't, it'll drain your capacitor and it will heat you up like crazy. So make sure you have pips in weapon. And it might be the case that it sucks at heat management. I don't know. I am not an expert in SLF things. Uh-oh, red alert. There's a scout that saw me. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, we'll have to wait at this point. That's not a patrol, that's an interceptor that's launching to witch space. You'll see it open a portal in a second and get out of here. Or maybe it is going to patrol now. Yep, no, it's a patrol now. Turn to patrol. Alright, let's stay away. Let's stay away. How are we doing here? We got all of our heat sinks. We got a good number of torps. We got full hull. What's our module situation? Well, we can repair some modules while we're at it, since we have time. But we basically took little damage here. Very little damage. Alright, so... yeah, I mean, the AX Taipan really deserves a heatsink. Should have a hashtag heatsinks for AX Taipan and post it on, like, on Frontier Development's X account. What's the state of a Titan? Let's have a look. Oh no, red alert again. Yeah, patrol on my tail. I also have no idea where I am right now. There's caustic missiles coming my way from the Titan. We'll skedaddle and hide behind an asteroid here. And we got caustic sink launchers in good numbers, so we're gonna be okay. Oh, mine exploding. Or not, but barely. We got a swarm firing on me, but we're far enough that it should lose interest in me quickly. Caustic missile inbound. Oh, I managed to get away far enough. That didn't hit me. Nice. We could also do a final run while it's not in green state. It's not the end of the world since it is a final run. How are we doing on caustic sinks? We got 3 caustic sinks. That's plenty. I think the CG goes hand in hand with progress on the different hearts. So if you look at the top of my stream, there should be a state of all the Titan hearts, and that should tell you where we are also with the CG since they're tightly coupled. Guinea Pig, you ready if we go for another run? Again, something detected me, but what? What the heck detected me? I have no idea what detected me. Like something, probably that scout is just I'm so hot right now at 30% heat. I'm gonna have to eat those caustic missiles for the most part and just try and hide behind this asteroid and see if I can get most of these caustic missiles to hit the asteroid instead of me, but I think the answer is no. They're mostly hitting me. That one hit an asteroid. The vents are open now. Oh, and did that thing just explode in my face? Ooh, wow, that hurt. There's another one exploding. I kind of got myself in. Plus there's like a scout attacking me. And a patrol on me. Let's get out of here. This means this is a signal to get out. I also got a bad turret guy. I'm gonna do this with a bit more care next time around. Again, without being able to get in green state, you get things like that. You get scouts that are able to detect you from a mile away because the ship is so freaking hot. So then the Titan goes in red alert, and then there's missiles in the air, and then life kind of hurts. Is that a Medusa? A Medusa against the unengineered Keelback? You think that's fair? How is that fair, Medusa? Huh? Go shoot a chieftain or something, I don't know. If we'd win against Medusa, yeah, right. We won an enhanced AX missile. I don't think I can do that. If you can, good for us. See, it is scared and leaving, I guess. Why do we get all the hardcores, by the way? Why can't we just have, you know, Cyclops patrolling? Nope, we gotta have Medusas. That is unfair. Well, I guess life is unfair, so whatever. Let's repair our things. Well, we have to repair anyway. The torpedo pilot is the one thing I really want to repair, because having a torpedo malfunction in the middle of a vent run is really awful. You're not going to see a Hydra patrol Gurpiter unless there's at least 19 commanders in the instance. That's the only time you see Hydras on patrol. Medusas you can see in advanced, once you get to an advanced state with multiple hearts destroyed, which is roughly where we're at now. Also, but Medusas like patrolling stuck up there, which is a dangerous place for it to be. I hope it gets somewhere out of the way. Yeah, which kind of seems like it's going. But if the Medusa's going there, I'm going the opposite direction. And this time I'm also popping a heatsink on my way there. I don't particularly care if I'm gonna have to spam heatsinks. I'm gonna spam heatsinks, it's fine. Did everything repair? I think it did. Vents are open now, so there's Medusas. There's at least one Medusa with like swarm out, which is dangerous. There's two more interceptors there, but Bomba McBombyface is not afraid. Oop. He's not afraid to also make mistakes. We shot a missile for no reason. We should empty a clip if we were to truly try to optimize. But we're out of heat sinks, which is really dumb. Since I thought I had synthesized heat sinks, but evidently I haven't. But fortunately I'm still cold based on the previous heat sink that I fired. Alright, guinea pig, get ready. We're about to go for a run. Alright, green alert. Alright, we got our sinks back, which is also nice. Titan is in green alert, patrols are out, turrets are in. Bomba McBombyface is ready for its final run. Swarms are also... ooh, something detected me. I'm going cold again. Because I'm not going to be able to tank those turrets for long. Vents are coming open, but I cannot synthesize why these things are shooting at me. Alright, bomb. Let's do this. Is this synthesizing? It is. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're going to be okay. Have faith. Have a little faith. Have a little faith in Bomba McBombyface. We're out of heat sinks. I think we'll need more than a little faith here. Also, I'm kind of like using missiles instead of torpedoes on the vents, which is kind of silly on my part, isn't it? We did get one vent though. Maybe we'll get another one. We might as well. Second torp away. Alright, SLF away. SLF away. Launch SLF. Launch SLF. Missile rearming. Heat sinks re-engaged. Woo! I found something. Very good. Try to survive this time around. Let's end in dignity. With some dignity. Alright, last missile, and we are good. Bombing run complete. Head to the asteroid field. Head to the top of the asteroid fields. Let's skedaddle out of here. Yeah, that's the right direction. Another 1.2 million. You guys tell me how much we made in total. Hi, Scout. I might want to kill you while I'm here. Bomby face is not afraid of scouts. I also can't hit them, but I'm also not afraid. Did I get my heat sinks back? No. I'm getting hit, so... Yeah, we'll just wait until I lose the scouts, otherwise you're gonna get shot by the scouts and blow up. So wait until I lose the scouts, or shoot the scouts. You can hit the scouts, I can't. Or just wait. Very good. Alright, dock away. We should be clear. Uh-oh. See if you can dock. Where are you going, man? Where are you going? Where are you going, my friend? Why are you 2 kilometers away? Come in and dock. I'm gonna stand still. Alright, holding steady. Come in and dock. You're still alive. Come on. Let's end in glory. With a proper dock. I am steady as they come. Guinea pig is back and alive for once. And he is back. We made it. Let's repair. And now, normally I would self-destruct, but because Bomby McBomby Pace is a ship that has dignity, we will instead ride the shockwave and go back the legit way. So get ready to ride the shockwave. Well done, Guinea, on that, both on the bombing run and on coming back. Can actually repair some of our things while we're in here. You did great. You did absolutely great. Alright, this is gonna take a while because this ship is so freaking slow. Oh no, I wasted a limpet. That's so sad. My last repair limpet. Not that I think we're gonna need him anymore, but we'll see. Come on, pulse. Pulse me, pulse me. Please pulse me. I might need to synthesize caustic sinks, just for the sake of not having to deal with it manually. If we don't deal with it now, Let's do it. Oh, that's Earth. Is that Earth? I think that's Earth that we see there. See caustic generators. Hello, Earth. Alright, we're getting ready to get pulsed. So I'm going to turn flight assist off now, so that we can ride the wave out. Bomby face in orbit of Earth is ready to serve. Woo! Bomba McBomby face. Mission accomplished. Alright, we should be out of the maelstrom at this point. Yeah, we are. Alright, rebooted. Still hopping over at 2,000 liters per second. And we are RTB. '07 planet Earth, Bomba McBomba face. Bomba McBomby face has done its duty. I don't know, Squoggle, what does the chat think? Any other horrendous ship ideas? I got plenty of horrendous ship ideas. Don't encourage me, man. Like, thank you, Ricard. Oh, Type 10 bomber in comparison is gonna be cake. No, it's too easy. Type 10 bomber is way too easy. It's actually also, by comparison to this thing, it's incredibly good. So, it's not stupid enough of a build. Okay, Bomba McBomba face. McBomby face is coming into dock. In a glorious return. Well, Type 7 only has small hardpoints, so it can't be a bomber. Otherwise, it would be a terrible bomber. So, it would be a good idea if it could be a bomber. But it can't. Glad you're finding intriguing, Squirrel, because I wrote that section, so... Who else? I mean, right? If it says curse builds, I probably had something to do with it. Gosh, this ship flies like god awful. '07. Thank you, Guinea Pig. You did great. You were a fantastic NPC. I mean, fighter pilot. And you didn't even charge me 5%. I mean, how much better does it get? Alright, I will disband the crew. Let's see what the multi-crew report says, actually. Combat bonds collected. 5.3 million, guys. 5.3 million. Knock, knock. Huh? 5.3 million. And there was 25% of you who were basically saying, haha, you're gonna die. We did twice over, almost 3 times over the minimum to get our rewards. Yeah, the Imperial Eagle, for one, flies amazingly well. For two, can't really be a bomber because you can put a 9-9 torpedo, but then you would have to use advanced missile racks with ammo synthesis to make it a bomber, which is deeply annoying, and I hate the concept, so I don't like the idea of doing that. And then, besides that, if you were to do that, you would find that it is an absolutely freaking amazing bomber because that thing can go up to 700-800 meters per second, so it'll hit 8 vents like it was nothing. And then it'll do very little damage to a thermal core, whatever, but it's not as fun as this. It's not as fun. I mean, look, guys, stare at this. I mean, look at this. This is Bomba McBombyface, the golden unengineered keelback bomber that just did 5 million in bonds. There was an accident on the way there for the first time since we met like a half dozen basilisk, but besides that, this ship has done its duty. It looks truly awful, but it did its duty. Any kind of like collision damage to the thermal core does no damage whatsoever. You can wrap it in a beluga and it still doesn't do any damage. Glad you like it, King Archer Flag. It was fun to do, and I'm glad it worked. I'm kind of sad I got killed the first time I was trying to get there, but the second time it worked. So, as always, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to hit that like, subscribe button since it encourages me to make more of this kind of content. Toro, I think you have a question. A serious question. Okay. A serious question. Did Titan have a patrol related to the ship used? I didn't get a single glaive in Cobra and 3 in Python. I take 1 all the time and it's him who ruins all my runs. So the short answer is no. So patrols don't depend on the ship type. Patrols do get harder as the fight advances in terms of a number of hearts destroyed increases. So at the beginning, when there's no hearts destroyed, glaives are uncommon. You don't see a lot of them. Now that we're, I don't even know, what are we on? Heart 4? Is that right? We're on heart 4? Now that we're on heart 4, you're going to start seeing glaives a lot more often. When we get to heart 8, you're going to see glaives all the time. So it does get harder as the fight progresses. I think that's what you're seeing more. You might be correlating to a ship because you might have changed ships in between, but it's not related to a ship. It's related to a fight getting harder as more hearts gets destroyed. Get any bonds get divided with multi-crew fighter pilot? I was not paying attention as I should have. That's a good question, Alex. Well, that's a question for Guinea Pig. Guinea Pig, did you get bonds from this whole experience? Like, how much did you get? 07 1K Sassy, welcome Dragoon, welcome Junglier. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, it's okay. Like it's like, don't need to hate it when you miscorrelate things. It's normal to like find correlations and use intuition to see if there's causation beyond correlation. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. But it's okay. You got 2.5 million credits and got about 2.k credits towards a goal specifically. So it did count for you, huh? Well, that's very interesting because like the general wisdom is that doing multi-crew generally doesn't count for the commander. But maybe doing multi-crew in a fighter somehow does, because technically you're in a ship. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, 7x 9000. Maybe that's, yeah, that's exactly what I just said. That's exactly what I was thinking. Fighters give CZ credits. Yeah, just like with pirates. Okay, oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool because it lets friends who are, for example, at Beagle Point, multi-crew with you, and let them get rewards from Titan bombing as well, if that is confirmed, which it might be based on the behavior we observed today. So there's something new we learned from this experience. So besides the mean value of Bomba McBombyface, which is amazing, by the way, besides the mean value of that, we learned something that actually is useful. So there's a cool factor to that. Yeah, and that's also great. What would you say is a faster way to get Guardian fighters? I want to try the glaive thing with my friend. So I think you're conflating a few things, Ryan. So the glaive is a Fargoid hunter. It's an enemy NPC. If you want Guardian fighters, you need to go and grab a key at one of the Guardian beacons, and then go and grab a Guardian vessel blueprint at one of the Guardian sites that give out weapon vessel blueprints by dropping off your key at that place. And ideally you do so 3 times so you can unlock all 3 Guardian fighters. I will say Guardian fighters can't not be used in Titan space because they count as Guardian things, and as a result their hull melts in like 3 seconds and they explode before they even finish leaving the docking bay. We were using the AX Taipan, which uses AX multi-cannons, which I think is the best AX SLF. I mean, they all suck, but the AX Taipan sucks the least. Yeah, I think the Scythe is the other hunter. Like, the 2 hunters are the Glaive and the Scythe. The Glaive being the very fast one that doesn't steal your cargo, and the Scythe being the slightly slower one that goes after your cargo if you have human cargo. Yeah, Guardian Beacons look amazing, by the way. If you go to a Guardian Beacon, just make sure to bring a weapon. You're going to need a weapon of some kind. It can be a laser, it can be a multi-cannon, it can be whatever you want. But you need a weapon, because you need to actually hit something at the beacon to activate the beacon. Don't be like me and go there the first time in your Aspect Explorer without hard points at all. And then get there and stare at the beacon and say, huh, now how do I actually activate this thing? Oh, I gotta hit this thing. What do I hit with? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. That was my first experience with beacons. How do you use Inara to find the AXI? I'm not sure what that question is. My short answer to that one would be you don't. You use the AXI Discord to find the AXI. And the defense, I should know what it's called. Defense discussion, defense announcement, like where Graham Scrap posts all the time. You didn't hit record in OBS, rip footage. Well, you have footage from this stream, which gets automatically recorded, so you're gonna get that at the very least. Sorry if you don't have your own footage. Quick thanks for the Python Mark II. I suggested averaging 10 millions per bombing run with almost 0 damage. That's great. Good job, Scazzy Modem. Scazzy Modem? Were Scazzy Modems even a thing? I thought most modems were serial. Serial port connected. But I guess there might have been some like modems that were connected through Scazzy. That was a long time ago. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, of course. All right. Let's bring Bomba McBombie into its hangar. It deserves a rest after so bravely performing its duty. Like, staring at this again. Does it say also what Commander Guinea Pig did? Not really, no. It only says the total profits here. General stats. Where do you get the AX Taipan then? Yeah, they are, I think, only at certain places. I got it from the Rescue Megaship. So I just got the AX Taipan from the Hutner. From a Hutner Rescue Megaship in Luton Star. I got my AX Taipan here at Rescue Ship Hutner in Luton Star. But I think they're broadly available at several shipyards. You can find it on Inara. They're definitely available at Shindads, but I can't guarantee. No, that's not true that you need a fighter bay already installed outside of rescue ships 7X9000. I actually bought my fighter bay at the same rescue mega ship earlier in the stream. I don't know if they're fixed or gimbaled, actually. I mean, I should, but I really never use SLFs. You asked Guinea Pig, because he was shooting them, whether those multi-cannons were fixed or gimbaled. Oh, I could check. Also, not fitting here. Should tell me, right? I presume. They might be sold out, because modules actually do sell out. So they might have been sold out. The Taipan has, what does it have? Fixed. 2 fixed multi-cannons. But it's fine. I mean, the fighter was very agile, so you should be able to kind of aim them reasonably well. Yeah, the Aikara crew is like saying, what has this ship been through? Like, Bomba McBomby face. With its 700 hit points, not even, 650. 676 hit points. And yet, it finished a full cycle of Titan bombing for 5.5 million in credits. It's time to park it. What should we pull out now? As far as Titan bombers, like the wackiest one I did was the Adder, which is another ship that truly sucks. But we did it just for the memes. We were shooting a skit. And we actually put it out. It was like ANSYS work, which I thought was actually pretty awesome. Like, these aren't really configured as bombers. This is configured as bomber, but we did it yesterday, so I don't think you want to see it again. The Cobra Mark V. But Mandalay, after the whole back and forth with Ricardo, I refuse to configure as a bomber ever. So don't ask me that. I ain't gonna do it. I E-rated Chieftain. This is my E-rated Chieftain, which I think is the best training ship ever. And I actually already demonstrated using an E-rated ship for Titan bombing purposes, and I was making the argument that even my E-rated Chieftain was better than the pre-built Chieftain that Frontier Developments had created and put on the Arc store, which is truly terrible. I mean, ship is designed in such a poor manner that, like, I'm not even going to start. The crate is fine. The crate has a problem of a bi-weave you need to drop, but once you drop the bi-weave and maybe swap out the engineering on the beam, the ship is fine. By the crate, I actually have a version of it. I recreated a version of the pre-built Chieftain. I called it XSF Joke because I think it is that bad. By the way, if this is your first Titan, this is a ship kit and delivery you're going to get. This is a so-called bleached Chieftain. And the bleached Chieftain looks like this. The cool thing about the ship kits is, like, they tend to glow once you deploy hard points. You'll see. My personal most beloved ship kit configuration for a Chieftain is this one, which is, it doesn't look like good here because, like, the chrome thing really shines when you're kind of especially moving. But this is the chrome version of a Chieftain with the golden bits from Titan number 7. I might actually pull it out and show you because I just think it looks so cool. How the Cobra Mark V handle as a bomber? It handles very well, but it doesn't do a lot of damage to the core, so it's kind of pointless if you ask me. But so many people are kind of asking about it and wanted to use it, so I gave it a spin yesterday. It's very, very easy to hit 8 dents with it, but once you do get to the core, I was doing about 30% damage to a core. That's without premium ammo, so if you factor in premium ammo, you would do 40% damage to a core, which is less than half of a Titan Mark II. It's still a good amount, but it's less than 2x. It's 2x less, more than 2x less. It's saying it a little bit too complicated. It's not a lot. Let's just leave it at that. This is a Chieftain with the chrome paint job. with the golden bits. It's my favorite, honestly, right now. I don't like the sort of like golden chieftain award paint job. I think it's like the texture is really low resolution and kind of crappy. But the chrome version with the golden bits, now this is rad. This I really like. I still think that some ship kits in Odyssey looked even better, but this is competitive with some of the old ship kits. It's pretty good, isn't it? It is clean. And then it actually glows blue when you're moving, so I'll show you like when it's actually launched. Like, once you're gonna get fangs out. Actually close enough to a star, I actually see the reflection on the star. It's gonna look even cooler. See the blue glowing now at hardpoints are deployed? And it has like a breathing effect so that it like... It looks pretty sick. Especially when it's slightly darker and that blue looks like... It's like emissive light. My absolute favorite chieftain livery. Now, if only I flew with chieftain more often, I could showcase it more often. But I haven't been flying the chieftain very much recently, so even though it's still such a great ship. And the one that probably my ex career overall I spend the most time in. It does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Also, as a reminder, we have a membership program here in this channel called Glory to Mankind with a single membership tier. If you're open to supporting a small content creator that focuses exclusively on Elite Dangerous content, you can join the membership program for a very small sum and get access to exclusive perks like a green name and a Mechan bodyguard icon next to your name, and exactly nothing else. Because as always, I mentioned a few times on some of these streams, I will not be gating content around membership tiers, and I will not be preventing the broader community from access content, or even having access from having delayed access to the content I create, as I feel that it's generally for the community as a whole. And whether you choose to support me is entirely up to you, and whether it's something that you feel you can and want to do. So absolutely don't feel obliged, and know that it doesn't come with anything other than cosmetic perks of being able to show your support to this channel with a green name and an icon next to your name. If you would want to learn more, I'm going to post the membership link in the chat right now. You can't find Chrome for Crate Mark 2, only Chrome. Yeah, Alex, the same. I didn't find Chrome for Crate Mark 2. I think I have the Chrome. I don't remember if I bought it or didn't buy it. I know there is Chrome for the Conda. I'm not sure that I bought it because I thought it really looked bad. For whatever reason, Chrome on the Conda doesn't look good at all. That said, I might have bought it anyway because I'm dumb, hence the name of this title. But I'm kind of not sure I did. Where is it? So this is my rail Conda, which is talking about dumb things. It's one of the most dumb things I have. This one is an NPC Conda, which is not dumb at all. Instead, it's an outstanding build used at Spires. But I don't remember. I think if I... What did I have? This has glowy bits on it. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the Chrome Conda with the glowy bits. Now, the Conda doesn't have the golden ship kit. The Conda has the rust ship kit. Let's take it in flight and see how it looks. I don't even know if I've taken it out. Thank you, Commander Dragoon. Really appreciate your support. Thank you for joining the channel as a member. Well, you know, the thing about Crate is the Crate already has 2 paint jobs that it got, right? It got rusted and it got silvered. Was it rusted? Yeah, it was rusted and silvered. So I sincerely doubt that they're going to give a third paint job for a crate. As popular as a crate may be, I don't think that would make any freaking sense. So that's why I don't think that the... I have to say, it does look a lot better in flight than it looked on the pad. So maybe it's not as awful as I thought. But still, it's not as slick. I mean, the rusted version of the Fargoid bits is not as just slick as the... By the way, is there like a ship interiors? Guys, look, we got ship interiors for Wakanda down here. Q ship interiors conversation. Let's not go there. But I did never notice that we actually had that down there. You learn something new in the game every day. Also, I thought this was an NPC version, but apparently I put Azimuth multi-cannons on it. Don't ask me why, what the hell I was doing with it. Probably something stupid. Because I generally do stupid things with the Anacondas. And about the Anacondas. By the way, we are... Kind of let me check on how we're doing. Like, we have... And Alex here is being a fantastic partner of mine in doing that. We have assigned 168 free Hutton Anacondas to a defenders who posted a screenshot of them fighting Fargoids at Hutton Orbital in Alpha Centauri. To this day, we have paid out 115, and in the next few days, we will continue paying out additional condas until everybody who has a conda voucher has received their free Hutton Anaconda, which I feel has been an amazing event because it managed to turn the old meme, which was a nasty joke, into instead a wonderful thing, which a lot of players have appreciated, and candidly has made a lot of people truly happy. And it's been a wonderful experience to link to AX Combat and the myth of Hutton Orbital more broadly. So thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody who contributed to the event, which was an act of generosity by many commanders who chipped in and funded a good number of those Anacondas. A total of 230 were available for redemption, so truly remarkable feat. Okay, I think I'm starting to change my mind on the Chrome Anaconda. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to look. Someone was asking which ship is going to get the Gilded or Golden, whatever it's going to call. I can't remember if it's called... I think it's Gilded. My bets are, and I've given this kind of weight probabilities. I want to say 40% Cobra Mark III, 40% Anaconda, and 20%, what was the other one? But still needs a second one. Cutter, and 20% Cutter. Those are my bets. Those are my odds. If I was taking bets, those are the odds I would. And it looks good. And I think I also kind of have like crappy graphic settings. Like if you actually crank up the sort of like quality here to something that is worthy of a proper stream, not like what my video card really awards and affords. But if you crank up the eye candy, which is what I just did now it should look really good. Look at this now. Now this looks how it's supposed to look. This is like, this, you know, when I did the, like, you know, Anaconda Bug Smasher videos, I kind of compared the ship to Captain Harlock's ship, the, gosh, what's Captain Harlock's ship name again? It's such an iconic ship, I have it on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Anyway, it'll come back to me. The Arcadia. Thank you, Orion. Yes, the Arcadia. I compare this to Arcadia because it feels like that. It's like this behemoth with like big guns. It doesn't quite have the main gun batteries of the Arcadia, but doesn't this look like I mean, it's the closest thing in game as far as like a ship that looks anything like that, doesn't it? Like, I mean, cue Captain Harlock's music. I'm not going to do that, otherwise my stream is going to be flagged with like all kind of copyright stuff if I did that. But I'm going to cue you some of our music, Glory to Mankind, and you can pretend that it's like, let's put Glory to Mankind on, and you can pretend that it's like Captain Harlock's music. Hold on. Obviously, this isn't picking it up, so let's try again. Alright, and let's set it back to beginning. And we go. Alright, let's pretend this is Captain House music. I mean, doesn't this look like the Arcadia in a way? I don't know. Feels that way to me. It's too bad like large ships kind of struggle in anti-casino combat for a number of reasons, because this thing certainly hits like a truck. As far as anti-casino combat is concerned, it's a ship that hits the hardest in the game, in fact. Far more than that, because huge hard points don't mean anything in AX. What you need is medium hard points more than anything. And the Conda has as many as the Type 8, but has a larger power distributive in it. Sorry, the Type 10, but has a larger power distributive in the Type 10. So this ship is the hardest hitting AX ship in the game. I know I have multi-cannons, by the way. It's actually because I was making the video about the Anaconda and I was demonstrating a multi-cannon build of the Anaconda. I wish I had this ship kit to go with it, because it would be even more remarkable visually, but whatever. Let's head back to base with Anaconda. A link to a playlist, yeah, of course. Like, we put out the whole music album, so we got the link to the Spotify album. What do you want? Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, you name it. We got it published everywhere. This is the Spotify link. Spotify link just posted. Yeah, well, I don't think they're going to give it to the hauler. The reason I don't think they're going to give it to the hauler is because they've only given these ship kits to ships that already had the Fargoid ship kit. And already had Fargoid liveries, and all they did is recolor them. It's the lowest effort reward they possibly could ever come up with, to be honest. They just recolored existing assets. That's it. Super low effort. And the hauler doesn't have the Fargoid ship kit, so I give it a 0.1% chance that they're going to go out of their way to create an ad hoc Titan ship kit for the hauler for the final Titan reward. Is there any saving the pre-built AX Chieftain? Well, sort of. I think I made a video about that like some while back, about how do you try and save it, which was not easy, but let me see if I can dig it up. Yeah, this is the video I made, which includes my attempt at salvaging the build, which sort of kind of works, but it's gonna take a while to do. If you want to salvage it, you're gonna put in some effort. Oops, I just passed my carrier as I was taking up videos. One thing I will say is I don't like flying the Conda. I mean, it's cool in its ways, but it feels like flying, you know, Euro Truck Simulator in space, where you occasionally shoot things as well. I do enjoy flying the Rail Conda in PvE. That I do enjoy, but simply because it's one of those stupid, silly builds. Right? So that I do enjoy, but an AX Conda, not so much. Dock me, please. Thank you. Yeah, they're definitely gonna add the extra star. Well, the look is, I think, gonna be like... I'm glad they brought back Chrome. I bought it for a bunch of ships because it was probably my favorite ship kit, that sort of ship livery that we haven't had access to in like years. So I think besides the Chieftain and the Conda, I bought it for a few other ships where I felt it looked good. Unfortunately, there's no Chrome for a Mandalay. I did buy Midnight Black for a Mandalay though. Right. So this is the Midnight Black Mandy, which I think looks rather sick. Not the gloss one, which was garbage. And I actually bought thinking it was the matte version, and I was one of the people who actually refunded it after they offered refunds for what it was. But the Midnight Black, which, by the way, Alex, here on out, gotta be Midnight Black for uniform purposes on the Mandalay, which is gonna suck because this is an expensive ship kit, but uniform is uniform. The mandate, this is the uniform you need for XSF operations. Did my game just crash? Ooh. My game is acting up. No, it didn't crash. Alright, cool. 07 sounds fun, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. There were a couple where I kind of got the... Did I get the chrome for the Viper Mark 3? I thought that was another one that looked really good. If I remember correctly. I don't remember if I actually put the array on or not. Tactical graphite. No, I did not buy it. I don't know why I got blackjack. It's gonna be one of the very rarest paint job I bought ever. It's chromed. I don't know if there is chrome for... Actually, that might be something I was looking. No, there's gold. So if there's gold, there should be chrome too. Where is chrome? This is Midnight Black. Gold and blue. Chromed. I don't know why some ships have gold, but not chrome. I guess it would make sense to not have either, but since they have gold, why do they not have chrome? I have to say that. I mean, the tackiness of a gold Craig Mark III is kind of like intriguing in a way. No, there's no chrome for the Viper Mark III. One of the many oddities of the universe. That's a good question about the Cobra Mark V. I don't know. I think I got Midnight Black for it, but I don't know how different it was from the original one. I mean, the hope would be yes, because like if we can let people fly the default like livery, it'd be better. This is Midnight Black for the Cobra Mark V, which by the way is not all that dark, at least not in this light. Like if you disable it, let's see how it looks. It's kind of like grayish. I guess okay, fine, especially since I don't think there's tactical graphite. Is there a tactical graphite for the Cobra Mark V? I don't think there is. Yeah, I think we should just, we should accept this one. This one we should accept. The Mandalay is, no. Mandalay is like bright blue and sort of silver. But I think this one we should accept. Although Midnight Black is more uniform-like for us. Yeah, it is navy. It is. I mean, it's like this one should be a bit of a debate whether we want to accept it or not. But again, if there's tactical gray that costs like a reasonable amount, that's fine. But these paint jobs cost 6,000 arcs, and I mean, forcing it on people just because you know people find uniform feels kind of harsh. So, is that 5 hearts left out of 8, or 3 left to get after this one? I think there's 5 left. I think we're on to heart number 4 right now, and there's 60% integrity left. 61 now. When the Titan is defeated, will there be no Fargoids to fight? Well, there's still Fargoids in the Nebula, so there's Fargoids aplenty in the Pleiades, Witchhead, Colsac. There's Fargoids at the damaged megaships. I don't think those are gonna go away. It would require a cleanup effort that I'm sure nobody has planned. So those are gonna still be around. So you still have Fargoids, but what we'll be missing will be the invasions, the combat zones, the whole experience of fighting in an organized fashion or invasion. We might get into combat zone with like we have back in the day, but I don't know if we have the same invasion mechanic. We are full on fuel. Mac Bomb this. I'm gonna get a giggle every time I kind of scroll through my ship list from now on. My Hydra Killer has been sitting here for a while. The problem with this one, again, in terms of like being a bomber, is I think you only have one medium slot, right? Like, you can use this, like, yeah, you only have one medium slot, so it really kind of, you'd have to kind of like pump these things full of advanced missile racks and then synthesize ammo for all 5 of them, and then use it like as a van bomber and use all the advanced missiles, which would actually do a decent amount of damage if you did it that way, but the synthesis cost would be excruciating, so I'd rather not do that. I think they did release, talking about liveries, they did release Midnight Black for the Type Beta, so I just have never used this ship after I kill a Hydra in it. So I think there are some uses for the ship, like as a Robigo runner, but again, I haven't gone for Robigo runners in so long that, yeah, Midnight Black is nice. I like how they put the kind of like little icon on top there. It's like pretty good. The ship kits are like Type Betas that are a lot more questionable in my opinion. Big rig wings. Whoa. Iron tail. That looks awful. The big rig things looks more industrial, so if I was gonna do one of these things, I'd probably guess I'd go with big rig. Yeah, this one looks a lot more industrial like. I know, right? Arrow kind of looks very different. I haven't seen Void Black. I have Void Black for a number of ships. Yeah, I kind of have a similar feeling. Like, Void Black has this weird purple hue. I have it on the crate. I can show you. What I mean. Probably easier to show you on the... No, I can't show you on the deck because I gotta change the livery, so... But I'll show you. I don't know how it's gonna look in the hangar, but let's see. I hope so too, Akandets. I hope so too. So this is Midnight Black, which by the way, I think we're close to a star here. So this Midnight Black is actually pretty dark, but because we're close to a star, it looks kind of grayish. But in most light conditions that are not staring, you know, at solar flares straight in your face, this is actually pretty dark. So trust me, it looks grayish, but it's actually pretty darn black. And that's one of the blackest blacks. Like, I also have this Frontier Special livery for the Crate Mark II, which I'm lucky enough to have. Which is, again, this is more like dark grayish proper. Like this is more like dark gray compared to Midnight Black, which is black. Void Black can look even darker, but the problem with Void Black, which it looks great in terms of being even darker at the front, but it has this purple hue on the back, which I guess it's a love or hate kind of, you know. See the purple hue on the back? Like, some people I guess like the purple hue. I'm not a big fan of a purple hue. So Void Black being really some kind of black purple, I don't know. I'm not as fan. I prefer Midnight Black. What is the best modification I can add to a Crate Mark II that comes pre-built to make it a decent enough, or is it already decent enough, is asking Ashra. The most important modification that you need to make to that ship if you want to survive, not if you want to do well, if you want to survive, is you need to drop the Bi-Weave shield. It's fine if you leave that slot entirely empty, but you gotta get rid of that Bi-Weave shield. Reason being, the heat that Bi-Weave shield generates when you're charging will get you detected and it will get you shot at by everything in the instance. So that single module is gonna get you murdered. So get rid of it, like instantly. You can put a hard reinforcement package in its place if you want, but even having an empty slot is gonna be better than having that Bi-Weave in that slot. And then the second thing you should change is you should re-engineer the beam laser to, instead of being efficient, it should be long range. It should have the same experimental, it should still be thermal vent. But efficient has much shorter range and cools you less. So using efficient makes no freaking sense on a thermal vent beam. It's a build mistake. It's basically one of those textbook, this is something you should not do because it makes no freaking sense. But again, I think a lot of the people who design these things don't really play very much, so it is what it is. So that's the answer to your question, Ashra. Yeah, some builds look cool with the purple hue, but even the courier, I mean, I think I have Void Black. I don't know if I have Midnight or Void Black for a courier. I got one of the two, if not both. I love the courier cockpit, by the way. It's my favorite. Just, it looks like being in a fighter jet. Like, this courier is just the absolute best looking cockpit, if you ask me. Do you need the enhanced AX scanner on a pre-built crate? So, as a general rule, builds that use gimbaled multi-cannons go with scanners. The reason being that if you're going to fight interceptors with gimbal multi-cannons, you need to be able to sub-target the hearts in order to hit the hearts. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to hit the hearts. In order to sub-target the hearts, you need a scanner, and you need to get a full scan. That will allow you to sub-target the hearts, and it will allow your gimbals to lock on to individual hearts instead of just the center mass of the interceptor. Now, if you know that you're for sure not going to be fighting interceptors, like for example, you want to use a gunship pure in a bomber type of role and just hit the thermal core, then you can get away with dropping the scanner. But most gunships are built as fighters, not bombers, which is why most gunships actually have the scanner by default. If you swap the MCs with missile racks, it won't matter. Yeah, if you have missile racks, you absolutely don't need the scanner. Zero need for a scanner, other than convenience. Like if you want a scanner because you want to know the shield on or the name of interceptors, be my guest, put a scanner. But once you can tell the difference between a Medusa and a Basilisk, then it really adds very little value to have that slot occupied by a scanner. How much of a difference does pre-engineered AX missiles do versus enhanced versus excess missiles on a crate? So it's a good question. If you look at the damage per cycle, the answer to that is not very much, because it is true that Cirrus missiles have rapid fire as an experimental, but it is also true that enhanced missiles do more damage per missile. So net on a per cycle basis, they do a similar amount of damage. I think the Cirrus missiles come out a little bit on hit, but not a lot, like in a way that's like meaningful. The biggest difference is in their ammo. Because Cirrus missiles are engineered for high capacity in addition to rapid fire, they have twice the ammo of enhanced missile racks. What that means is that your damage, not per cycle, but your damage per dive is going to be a lot higher. So with enhanced missiles, you're going to run out of missiles after like 4 or 5 cycles. With Cirrus missile racks, you can probably do like 6 or 7. And because there's significant downtime in coming and going from the Titan, your overall damage per end-to-end, if you want to think about it that way, is going to be higher with the Cirrus missile racks. Which is why we're generally recommending the Cirrus missile racks if you have them for Titan bombing. But the difference is not humongous. It's not going to be something that, like, you know, says, oh my god, I don't have Cirrus missile racks, my life sucks. No, that's not going to be it. The Black Courier looks incredible. Like, well, this is the Black Courier. I think it's black at least. I don't know if it's Void Black or Midnight Black. We'll find out in a second. I think this is Void Black. Yeah, it's Void Black. So this is the Void Black Courier. as you can see, it has the purple hue. And I agree with, I don't know who was saying in chat, but I do agree that the purple hue actually looks pretty decent on the courier. It's also not as prominent for whatever reason. It's like more of like a lighting reflection thing instead of like actually looking purple, which it does on other builds that have void black as a color, like the crate. I don't know if I got chrome for the courier. I might have gotten it. Like, I can't remember if I got it or not. No, I have Meteor Blue, but this is probably from some award of some kind. Like, this is chrome. Oh wow, this is nice. This is very nice. Toggle preview. I have to say, this is really nice, especially I think if you put it with the ship kit of the courier, which is very nice, but I never bothered buying. Not this one, but the one that has like, where's the bumper? Like one of these bumpers actually looks really nice. This one, I love it. The ship kit of a courier is like one of the things I never bought because I'm cheap, but which one day I hope to buy. Mr. Thorpe, ask the chat what the chat thinks. Did I make it, chat? With Bomba McBomby face? How did that go? JB, that's not true. Well, kind of is true in the first attempt, but the second attempt didn't go that way. Yeah, that's right. And by the way, I didn't die instantly. I kind of like remark. I eventually succumbed to my 6th Basilisk interdiction in a row. That happened after failing to escape at like 5 megameters from the Titan. Actually, I think I still have a multi-crew session report to prove it. Yeah, I got proof here. This is what we did. Guinea Pig was flying an SLF in the Keelback, and we did 5.3 million. And returned safe and sound in one piece to my carrier. Yeah, I do agree that the cosmetics are kind of really on the expensive side. I mean, I don't mind supporting the developer, but I do think that they're a little greedy with regards to how they reprice things. I know they would be getting more support from me if they had priced things in a way that I felt was a bit more fair. You guys know this ship? This little Sidewinder? Alex, shut up. Anybody else? Do you know what this ship is famous for? Anyone know what this ship is famous for? By the way, I should put the original Azure paint job. Where is it? This one. Oh, wow. Mr. Ghost Hacked. That is an enormous gift. Thank you. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Well, Major Glitz, no-hit Hydra would be a tall order for a Sidewinder. It has done it is the single ship that has ever killed. It is a single Sidewinder that has ever killed a Hydra. It did take advantage of a bug, to be honest, which is the premium ammo bug in that still exists in live. Sorry, in Legacy, but not live. So this is a kill that's actually repeatable to this day. You just need to do it in Legacy instead of live. But to this day, nobody has repeated it, and to this day, this ship remains the only Sidewinder to have ever taken down a Hydra solo. And that was quite a hell of a fight. I like the chrome for a Sidewinder too, but again, this ship, I don't know. This ship will always be Azure. Although I have to say, Ignition Red is probably the nicest. or Ignition Orange. One of these two is like would been nice to like ship kit for a Sidewinder. Kind of hard to bring yourself to kind of like buy a ship kit from a Sidewinder though. I guess. Like, how long did it take? There's a gold. No, there's gold then. Is there gold? There's gold too. There is gold. Yeah, it looks pretty neat too. Like a gold Sidewinder. It looks pretty good. How long did it take? So that's the interesting thing. It only took me 4 tries to do it. I mean, I'll post the video in the chat here. It was from a while back. It only took me 4 tries to do it. So by my standards of how long things actually normally take me to do, I practically did it almost instantly. And it certainly isn't the hardest fight I did ever. But it is an iconic fight that people recognize. And in fact, I think some of the folks at Frontier Development mentioned it on one of the past Frontier lives. They're like, oh, we didn't think people were gonna go and solo a Hydra and a Sidewinder. Oh, yeah, that's what they were talking about. Thank you, Mr. Goathack. It was really generous of you. I really appreciate it. By the way, the Steam Arcs I bought never made it here. I think I'm just gonna go and refund them because it doesn't look like they ever made it into my account. So yeah, let me do that now, otherwise I'm not gonna forget. View purchase history. Elite Dangerous is Arcs. Cannot find this purchase in the game. The purchase was successfully completed on our end. You need to contact the game publisher for more information. I'm not sure I want to do that. I'd like to request a refund. Choose refund these. Purchased this by accident, accidentally purchased twice. I guess we accidentally purchased twice because we purchased it also on the other channel. Alright, let's do this. Try going in the Arcs menu. Well, I just requested a refund. I might be able to cancel it. But in the Buy Arcs menu here, this just sends me to Frontier Store, unless you're talking about something else. Let's see. It did not force a reset, right? At all. So I'm gonna refund those. Oh, no. Oh, which one are you talking about? Like go menu, main menu proper, like fully backed out. All right, let's try. Like here. And where would that be? My Arcs 0. It's back at 0. We pick up 0. Where is the Arcs menu? I don't even see an Arcs menu here. Help and info, I guess. I don't know. Report issue, front door, stock recovery. Nope, none of those. I don't see an Arcs menu here. Now to game extras. I see. Buy Arcs, this one. What happened? Oh, it just sends me to the Arc store in game. Watch streamer get scammed live on stream. Who knows? Yeah, maybe. Not happening. Whatever. So I clearly game extra. Oh, resets it for you? Okay, let's try. Stand by. No, it didn't. Still didn't. Whatever. Thank you for a suggestion, though. Was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. It's alright. Steam is usually good on these things. Like, if you haven't redeemed those things, they usually will give you a refund for the stuff. But we shall see. If not, I will chase Frontier Development, see where my Arcs ended up. Or didn't end up. Now that we have this SLF thing, I kind of want to do a Titan bombing just with SLFs or as many SLFs. How many SLFs can you get on a ship? I think the maximum is 2, right? Plus an NPC, 3 total, right? I think, or 2, just 2. 1 pilot and 1 NPC. I think it's like either 2 human pilots or 2 human pilots and an NPC or something like that. I think yes, but I think if you have an NPC, or 2 is the max, regardless of whether it's NPC or humans. Kind of curious to see if I can if I just have 2 AX Taipans on the Conda or whatever fast ship I can carry. Yeah, that's right, 2 pilots and 1 NPC. I thought you could actually get 1 NPC out there and have a total of 3. I don't have an NPC, so I go and pick up an NPC, but yeah. There's no free SLS hangar bait. That's right, but I think you can you launch another one after someone has launched? You can't launch at the same time, but you might be able to launch a 3rd one after, if I recall correctly. Again, I haven't done anything SLF related in like ages. Oh, 1 plus NPC, not 3. Gotcha. How much damage do the fighters actually do? I think they do a pretty decent amount of damage. Because look at what we just did with Guinea Pig. So those multi-cannons aren't a joke. They do a decent amount of damage. Done any Titan bombing in the Sidewinder. Well, BC, you need to explain to me how to do it, because the Sidewinder only has small hard points, so you can't put a torpedo launcher on it, and you can't really put any AX weapons other than small gas cannons on it, but you'd need to have someone else bomb the vents, which means it's not really solo Titan bombing. It's sure, you can shoot Gauss, but whatever. Right. Use the Sidewinder as a torpedo. I have used my Eagle as a torpedo, and I have proof of it. Let me show you the proof of my Eagle being used as a torpedo, because I'm sure many of you are saying, what are you talking about? I think Alex knows what I'm talking about, but let me pull it up. This is proof that I'm not pulling your leg. Where is this thing? This is proof that I'm not pulling your leg. Look at this. Huh? This is the Eagle as a torpedo inside a vent from a very, very long time ago, by the way. Before you could even shoot the vents with torpedoes. Torpedoes did not exist when we did this. Yeah, not kidding. No way. Yeah, no way. Man, I think one thing you're learning from joining a few of these teams from Etienne Gold is that a lot of things that are like, no way he killed a Sidewinder. No way that he jammed a Hydra in a vent. No way that he took an unengineered Keelback, named it Bomba McBombyface, put it with pink weapons and thruster, and did a full bombing cycle with an SLF in tow. Like, no, lots of no ways here. Lots of no ways. Yeah, well, I mean, as I said, I think the other 7 out of 10 had unrealistic expectations, but those unrealistic expectations turned out to be correct. As someone also said, I had also some degree of luck, because like I was not hyperdicted nor interdicted on the way there on my second run, which is rare. Otherwise, I would have had to contend with a couple of basilisks, but it were kind of a bit of extremes of luck, right? A double basilisk hyperdiction, and then 2 more basilisk interdictions, and then another Klops interdiction right after that. Like, that is the kind of extreme worst luck. And then the opposite was true in the round thereafter. I had no hyperdiction interdiction, which was the extreme good luck. That's the nature of RNG. Good evening, Kifo. It exerted the half from laughing, yeah. Yeah, kind of like... See how much time we have. We have time for maybe one more dive on the Titan. Should we try what I was talking about earlier? Should we try a multi-cannon plus double fighter multi, like a super multi-cannon conda bombing thing? Oh, I live in New York, Candads. Let's see if we have a double Taipan SLF bay here. If we don't, it's gonna be a pain to go and get one, but not something that we couldn't do. Let's see what we got here. Is this a full Adzi Conda? I think this might be a full Adzi Conda. See what we got. So this is a quad Adzi 2 missile. Oof, this is brutal. Quad Adzi 2 missile Conda. Let's swap this for Adzi, for medium Adzi. I think I have medium Adzis here. We'll make this a full Adzi build. Even though missiles do more damage, but we said let's go multi-cannon, so let's go multi-cannons in this Chrome Conda. Alright, I need 2 SLF volunteers who are willing to pilot, assuming I have one, an AX Taipan for a particularly stupid Titan bombing run. Oof, let's see what we got here. Should have a double fire hanger 6D, but I have no idea what's in there, so I don't know if it's Taipans or if it's it is Garden Fighters. Might be Garden Fighters. No, 2 Taipans. Great. This is exactly what we need. Amazing. 2 AX Taipans. Alright, Akandat, send me a friend requesting game. Honestly, I'm pretty good at flying fighters, or if you want to join 7X9000, go for it. Or good streamer is always prepared, or is just lucky to have things lying around. That might be more appropriate truth of this statement. Let's get limpets, otherwise streamer is not going to be prepared without limpets. Once we get that. Alright. Bishop is going to be slow, so we're going to have to joust a lot to get there if we get interdicted, which you probably will. Should we also put advanced multi-cannons here and just make it the multi-cannon madness? Oh, let's do that, sorry. Let's do that, because it's just, again, we're doing it for the memes, so the memes need to be done properly. And I'm gonna synthesize AX ammo for those multi-cannons, which is even more stupid. I'll do it once I get there, in case I don't get there. I think that ammo, I don't even know if that ammo restocks. So multi-cannons should be advanced multi-cannons somewhere. Are these the advanced ones? High capacity. Nope, these are corrosive ones. Where have I put them? I know I put them somewhere. I gotta dig it up on Inara. Like, it's so funny that you kind of need Inara to kind of like figure out where your own modules are. So data, modules and equipment, personal, no, ship modules, multi-cannons, multi-cannons, no, fixed, not right, multi-cannon gamma. Like, what the hell did I do with them? Like, right under advanced, maybe? AX abrasion. Did I sell them out of a bit of rage because I felt they were awful? I might have. Might be one of the things where the streamer is not ready or prepared. I don't think I actually have them. I thought I had advanced multi-cannon somewhere, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. I need to go buy them. Where would I? Let's see if there's any place close by that has them. If that's the case, I'm gonna go pick them up. If not, no. You don't need to pick up Typins, Junglier. I got them. I got them for you. Like, you don't need to pick up anything. You just need to be online. That's all. Data, search nearest. Station services. No outfitting. Advanced multi-cannon. Advanced multi-cannon fixed. And we are in, well, let's say Sol, because I can't remember the number of the wolf system I'm in. Doesn't even say Sol. Sol. Alright, search. A rescue ship Yoshida and rescue P Hudner has them. Oh, that's cool. If Hudner has them, we can go pick them up right there, so let's do that. We're like super quick hop. Let's just actually use our stored modules trick to store multiple things. If you've never seen this, I just saved hours of your life by teaching you this trick. You're welcome. Alright, we got rid of the lasers. We have, what we got as utilities? We got 4 caustic sink launches, 2 heat sinks at TPN, and an enhanced scanner. That looks about right. Core and internal, I think we have overcharged power plant, which is gonna make me like a big target, but fine, we'll be okay. The thing is, we need at least 1 torpedo pylon, right? Otherwise we're not exerting, we're not really doing damage, right? So we will need 1 torpedo pylon. I don't think I have one here. I think that's another thing I'm gonna pick up with the rescue mega ship. I just need to store one of these though. Yeah, I know, right, JB? Finally, they upped the storage. Alright, I'll put you in 7X9000, but give me a moment because, again, I have to go to a rescue mega ship to pick up the remaining stuff. In the meanwhile, I will accept your friend request. And who else said they were going to join? I don't think I recognize Proxy from the chat, so I don't know if it's one of you guys or someone else. But where's Hutner here? I'm going to the right place. Yes. I don't need the second fire group anymore. Oh, 7X9000 is price. Okay, cool. And I will pick you up. Again, I will wait to pull you in from a multi-crew perspective because things bug out like crazy when you jump in and out of things. So I'm gonna wait until I'm in the maelstrom to pull you in, then I will pull you in. Did I actually get the Typhons? Yes, I have the Typhons. One thing that you need to note is only 1 fighter can be launched at a time, so we need to be a bit more disciplined on launching fighters when we are getting to the last vent being hit. Also, the con is not going to hit 8 vents, so that's not what we're going to go for. We're going to go for like 4 or 5, maybe 6. And they're all, yeah, it can be tricky, right? So we said we don't need this fire group. Sometimes you get these zombie fire groups that are empty but still don't clear for reasons that I don't understand, but whatever. Things otherwise look good. What is this for? Repairs? I guess. Maybe we can clear it this way. Yep, cleared it. This looks good. Where's the ship? Oh, kind of went around. Did I do the instruments in the album? No, I did not. I co-wrote the lyrics of the album, and then I produced the whole thing. Barefoot did a good chunk of a heavy lifting around the lyrics as well. Not most of it. But the music and the vocals are actually created with AI. They're created with Suno. I wish I was as talented as I'd be able to kind of do this instruments like this in the album, but alas, that is not a skill I have. The fact that you're asking, though, hints at the fact that AI has gotten really good, hasn't it? We're rising once more. I also need to relog in my own private group because I think I'm in solo right now. It is crazy, JV, I completely agree. Well, we can launch in the asteroid belt, but the thing is, if you launch in the asteroid belt, then you have to fly around for a long time, which means eventually you're going to be heat detected and you're going to have caustic missiles shot at you, and chances are you're going to die sooner. So my suggestion is that we launch while we're going about bombing events. I think that's going to result in more likely to succeed. But we shall see. You can try both ways. I mean, the good thing is we got 8, I think, of each of those fighters, so we got enough for quite a few cycles. Alright, let's kit the ship. Yeah, that would be my suggestion. Launch early and boost in when you're exerting. I think that's the right suggestion. Actually, let me log into my own private group since I think I'm in solo. We are coming for them with the AXI, and we're here to defend. Alright, let's get a torp. See, the chrome looks really bad inside the hangar, but it actually looks pretty decent outside of the hangar. Torpedo pylon. But this is on the wrong side, so I actually need to swap these with the other side. And we're good. Oh, I completely agree with that, I can ask. Now, this thing sold itself for actually having advanced multi-cannons, and they do. And they do. They did not lie. These are fixed, unlike the gimbal ones, but since we're shooting a static target, it doesn't really matter. We need to synth AX ammo to properly use them, though, but we will do that once we get to the Maelstrom. Actually, we might want to do it now and hope that we survive. Should be able to survive. The ship is sturdy. Unlike the Keelback, we have... The Keelback had, what, 700 HP? This ship has, what, 3,700 HP? We're gonna be okay. But let's synthesize that ammo, because sometimes you need to do it and you need to actually get into, like, you need to relog, or you need to go to Super Cruise for the ammo, change the register, because it's, again, bug. Hey, Adelsrand. Yeah, it's a funny stream. So this is, see, this applies anti-xeno damage. This converts the weapon to use anti-xeno damage. It's pretty expensive from a materials standpoint, but it also does an incredible amount of damage for what it is, because it becomes pure AX damage, which not even nominal AX weapons have. So advanced missile racks especially do an inordinate amount of damage to the core, like comparable with shards. But but again, the material cost is prohibitive, so that's why you don't see us talk much about them. But in a meme all multi-cannon experience, which is what we got here, you see them. Plus, we need to map them to our fire group, because like I don't think they are mapped right now. This is going to be a lot of guns, and we also need a lot of sinks to make this work. Actually, I should also map my... Actually, I should kind of like... We do need a third fire group. We'll do it after we get interdicted. I predicted. I don't know what the boost speed of this thing is. Is it the usual 2 basilisks who decide to ruin my day out here? We are only boosting to 370. What kind of thrusters do we have on this ship that goes only 370? Is it just the Conda being so freaking slow? Where's my thrusters? Dirty drags. 7-8. No, it's just the Conda that is so freaking slow, I guess. It's not as slow as a Keelback at least, but I want those two guys to crash into each other. Do you think we can make them crash into each other? No, they're one is ahead of the other. Are those both basilisks, by the way? I think they might all be back. Let's go, go, go. We managed to clear. Yeah, we managed to clear. No damage for once. I think, yeah, well, our music was inspired more by power metal like Dragon Force or the like, more than Sabaton proper, but I can see how you see there being influences of that in it. Alright, let's go. And first of all, we need to set our graphics setting back to a human level because we're lagging like crazy again. But I probably should do it once I'm out of complete and utter danger. Which means kind of around now. Go back to kind of high or something feasible. Alright, this is more reasonable. Frames are still pretty bad, but kind of manageable, I guess. That's a problem, like somehow if things get stuck from a freight range perspective, there's kind of no way to kind of like fix them and except for kind of relogging the game. But maybe if we're gonna go way low, we can manage to do it without having to. Yeah, this is fine. Now we got a decent amount, something usable at least. But the game has been open for too long. I really should restart the game. Anyway, folks, Proxy, who got here? Akandats and Proxy. Proxy, you're in solo. You need to get into Mechan PG if you want me to pull you in. 7x9000. Please join Mechan PG and do so relatively quickly because I need to pull you in. Well, it's not urgent to be honest. Take your time. In fact, take that in back completely. Scouts. See if I can manage to avoid getting hit. In the con, that's not easy. I am getting hit, but not too badly, fortunately. Barrel roll. You don't need any. Yeah, it's auto accept for friends on my list. So just request to join, and you're going to be automatically accepted. You're welcome, Kangaroo Flag. Oh, yeah. Interceptors. See if we can get out of range quickly. At 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers is the distance we need to reach. We're definitely not there because like we're 3 kilometers and getting shot at already. We might clear 5. If we do so, we're gonna do by like meters. Yep, we did it. Miracle. That's a Cyclops. You can tell by the fact that it only has 4 bars, which means it has 4 hearts. Which means it's a Clops. Alright, we're almost there. Never mind. Shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. hazardous environment already. Oh, because of the... Not because of the... This is also flops, which means that we should be able to lose it in the same way we lost the previous one, just barely, but successfully. Successfully so. Yeah, the war songs might be it. Alright, we made it into a maelstrom. Kind of, almost. And we're in. Alright, I'll pull you guys in. Now that there's no more transitions. Alright. You have been invited. Please don't do like in our previous experience and steal my caustic sinks so that I can't fire them anymore as gunners. Or if you do, please fire them. One or the other. Right. And I know that was not intentional, by the way. Guinea pig, so not to give you a hard time. Oh, I forgot the ship is very hot, which means mines kind of see me everywhere. Should go sign running and pop a heatsink, so that's what I should really do. Alright, let's do it. Sign running, heatsink. Let's do it this way. At least until we clear the mines. I should have done it before, too. Alright, I think now we're clear of the mines. We can disable sign running. Until we go for a pulse. I would want to access the XSF Discord. You need to apply to the XSF, and the application is on the Casino Strike Force website at www.casinostrikeforce.com. Alright, we got folks on board. Welcome on board, guys. Pulsing and neutralizing. And going sight running and reboosting. And... Alright. Got some heat damage, but barely small amount because I actually boosted pretty late. But my repair, class 7 repair limp should get me back in action pretty quickly. This is damage from the interdictions actually, not from the caustic. But we're in, kind of. Should be at the asteroid soon. Would I be inducted into the XSF? If you qualify, you're gonna receive an invite. Like, if you otherwise qualify. And folks, yeah, my suggestion is that you launch once we start bombing the vents. After we hit like 2 vents, the first commander should launch. And the second commander should launch right after the first one has finished launching. Alright, we are good. Let's fix our fire groups, which are all wrong right now though. So, caustic sink launchers go here. This we need as our torpedo bombing, map to one of the sinks. This we don't really need, well we kind of do, so, but whatever, this is our multi-cannon fire group. And not repairs. Have a heat sink. Let's keep the scanners here. This is fine. This is the sink launchers and this is repair. I think we got it right now. Yep, we're good. Alright. Vents are open. Alright, we are almost at the vents. We're very hot, so we might actually pop things and just synthesize them because there's a lot of patrols in the area, so life is gonna get awful if we get detected, so we're just gonna spam heat sinks and do it this way. Could also go sign running if we want it and use heat sinks when we kind of get too hot. Either one works. Side running gets you a little bit more leeway, so let's do that. How are we doing on pips? Pips are good. Let's get ourselves into a proper starter bombing position, which I think is this. I don't know how many vents I should go for. My hunch is probably 4 or 5 for Wakanda, not more. Oh, sign running is off where you can't deploy. Good point. So let me turn it off now. So that should clear things up. And then I will fire on our heat sink now. And resupply. Alright, ready to go. Ready to roll, folks. Get ready. Vents are coming open. Start getting a running start. Bomber on the run. Oh, this is so much better than the Keelback. Even the Conda handles better than the Keelback, believe it or not. We're detected. First fighter, launch. First fighter, launch. Alright, I get one more. Count as is getting launched. Second fighter, launch. Heading core side. Second fighter, launch. Second fighter is launching. Uh-oh, we lost the fighter already. Look at that gunfire. Second fighter relaunch, or first fighter relaunch. I'm keeping shooting until that thing is all the way back. And my guns are dry. Guns are dry. Skedaddle. 10 million damage. Not too shabby. We got a patrol incoming. Back to sign running. Alright, we need our heat sinks back. I'm inside running. As soon as I'm at the asteroid, I'll turn it off. Yeah, I saw it. I can add. Uh-oh, I boosted, but I should not have boosted. That was not smart. 1.3k heat. Wow, that is quite the heat. It's alright. I think it's helpful to stay somewhat far from the thermal core if you can, because that thing tends to heat you up pretty badly. How are we doing on? Well, one MRP is kind of got beaten up. This thing has triple AFMUs because it was originally a NPC build, so this thing is going to repair in like a second. Oh, triple AFMUs are nice. Look at that. Look at that. You can also repair the different AFMUs because you have more than one. This is amazing. Amazing. Uh-oh, there's a mine there. It's not amazing. That mine is not amazing. It's gonna burst. It's gonna burst. Or not. I managed to avoid it barely. Alright, let's try again, fighters. Did a good amount of core damage there. Might have been a bit. I mean, the thing is, it wasn't too early because Proxy barely made it in time to launch. Yeah, so like you need to launch when you launch, otherwise the one behind you will not be able to launch. Proxy can launch first if you want. That he can do. All right, vents are coming open. Do we have our heat sinks back? Both of them? All right, I don't think we have both of them. Oh, we do. All right, let's go. Kind of like in a terrible starting bombing position, but whatever. We're not going for 8 vents anyway. All right, fighters stand by. After we hit the 4th vent, fighters launch. Actually, go for it first. Yeah, fighters. First fighter launch. First fighter launch. First fighter launch. Fighters out, fighters out. First fighter out. Second fighter launch, second fighter launch. Alright, folks, blast that thing. Look at the amount of guns on that thing. Uh-oh, we lost the fighter. Arkandas is down again. And Proxy's down too. Patrol got him. Let's get out of here. Should we kill that patrol? Let's kill this. Oh, that's a basilisk. Never mind. I shot a basilisk. I didn't mean to shoot you. I didn't mean to shoot you. I can deal with you, but I didn't mean to shoot you. Just to show you like how much damage these things do. Like, look at that. How that basilisk. I haven't got a full scan though, so I need to get a scan. And then, by the way, I don't have heat sinks. I have one. I just use my heat sink. But yeah, that basilisk was shredding the fighters. Thing is, getting rid of it, I can get rid of it, but it's gonna take a while to fight the basilisk solo with multi-cannon, so I'd rather not. It might be the case, yeah. I think it might be that you need to survive until the bomb pops. I don't know. It's a good question. Let's get our heat sinks back. Oops, wrong button. Alright guys, one more cycle. Alright, we're gonna head mall side. We're going back mall side. We are back mall side. Four is good. Yellow alert. We might be able to get a green, we'll see. In position. In position to bomb. Ready, folks. Any moment now. Bombers on the run. 2. 3. We can hit 5 now. 4. I think we could even do 6. Let's go for 6. Let's go to that one and then head down. Deploying. Let's hit him. First SLF deploying. First SLF out. Launch second SLF. Core's coming out. Let's blast it. Second SLF launched. Blast that core. Look at the gunfire. Oh, I love this. I'm taking a screenshot. I'm actually taking an external camera screenshot. This is just so awesome. Look at that. Not the best damage because I was switching views, but it looks awesome. It's all for the groove of cool here. Alright, let's get out of here. Let me see if I can get these guys off of my escorts. Keep them alive. Yep, pulled it off. 7 million bond. Nice. Heat sink still. Let's get our sinks back. Nope, this didn't go. Okay. One fighter's down, the other one's still alive, so I think they should get the bond. Maybe. I think they got the bond. At least one of them got the bond. Lost both bonds. Well, they got the bond, which is good. I think. Alright. Yeah, I know. That type on heat management isn't exactly very viable. Like, yeah. Alright, let's get our second sink back. Let's head back more side. Am I synchronizing? Yes. Alright. Yeah, I agree. I think it's in red alert, which means something else locked me. Oh, orange alert, which means something is no longer locking. Alright, heading back mall side. Patrol is going a different way, which is good. Oh, patrol is not coming my way. No. Patrol is very far away, so who cares? Patrol is confused. Alright, we got our sinks back. Uh-oh, something detected me. I'm too hot. The good thing is I got 4 caustic sinks, so I'm gonna be okay. But I will use my heat sinks now. Vents are open, but we're not in a great position to bomb. Should we bomb anyway? Let's bomb anyway. Let's go, go, go. We'll just do 4 vents this time around. I got myself get too hot and started getting shot at. Maybe we can do 5. What do you think? Can we do 5? Or are we getting greedy? Let's do 5. I don't think we're greedy. Should be fine. Hold the fire. Firing. 5. SLF's out. SLF's out. Second SLF out. Second SLF launch. I'll try not to make it crash into the thermal core. Alright, SLFs are out. Look at it, gunfire! Proxy's taking fire, but I can't pull that swarm off of him. If it was an interceptor I could, but this swarm I can't. Lots of scouts. The good thing about scouts is this. ship is like the bane of scouts. Both down. Yeah, both are down. Well, let's get rid of some scouts. It's also real arm or advanced FCs. Alright, this is a club, so this thing it's also kind of left and went away, so it's like wouldn't bother dealing with it at this point. Well, this ship can make short work of Cyclops. Very short work of the Cyclops. I think we want to let it go to green alert if we can, so the scouts just jump out and we don't have to shoot them all down. Which we could. It wouldn't even take too long. Alright. Chris, I think they have to get an SLF and shoot themselves. I don't think it's sufficient to just sit around in the ship now. It's Jameson's name, Nero, say that loud. Are the glowing portions representative of the current heart health? No, they're representative of how many hearts have been destroyed, Noah. The more turn off, the more hearts are being destroyed. Where am I going? Complete turnaround here. There we are. Still. Core side. Oh no, I got detected by heat. Oh, we're gonna eat some caustic missiles here. Dodge some. Turret fire, but we will eat caustic missiles. Not that it matters, but fine. Glaive! Alright, let's deal with Glaive. Show you what the ship does to a Glaive. As soon as like the lightning goes down. You chose the wrong Anaconda, my friend. You really chose the wrong Anaconda to fire on. Really wrong Anaconda. Stunned. Told you I chose the wrong Anaconda. Boom. Turrets are firing on me because I'm like way too hot. And it's in red alert. That's fine. Let's fire all those caustic things forward. Let's get ourselves cold again and health also. Let's actually get our heat sinks back. Sort of in position now. It's just starting to kind of open, but I need to synthesize more heat sinks. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Alright, torpedoes armed. Getting in position. Come on, finish that. Alright, we're good. We're good now. We're good. Torps away. And on the run. 2. 3. 4. SOS away. 5. Moving to clear the SLF. SLF is clear. Clear to launch. Second SLF out. Second SLF launching. Turning to clear the SLF for launch. Birds in the air. Birds in the air. Nice shooting, folks. See if I can get those scouts off of you after we're done with this. The basilisk swarm on you though, or two swarms on you, which is gonna hurt, I think. Yep, that's his basically done. Alright, folks. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and it's in. Proxy might have survived. He's got 2 interceptors on him. Let's see if I can pull him away from him. Stare at me. Look at me. Proxy exploded. I think he exploded. Ouch, yeah. He had a little bit too much heat on him. Yeah, you had 2 interceptors, a basilisk, and a Klops on you. It's starting to get a little crowded in here since the hearts are going down. Alright, folks, bonk. I'm gonna bonk myself into asteroids. Conclude our multi-crew session. That was a good run. You guys did great. And it wasn't easy, like we had lots of hostiles in here, so you did as good as one could have hoped for you guys to do. And I'm gonna bonk myself into an asteroid again. For a few more times. This con has so much hull that it needs a lot of asteroid bonking to actually blow up. But we're getting there. And then we'll see the multi-crew report how that's doing. Bonk. 13 million profit, not bad, huh? For a multi-con Conda. Alright. What do I think will happen to nanite torpedoes after Coheer dies? I think they're gonna just stay happily on the market for future Titans to deal with. We're at hut number. We gotta make it back to our carrier. Thank you for flying together, folks. That was good. Hey, I saw this. Yeah, it was good. Good flying. Both of you. As I mentioned, it was not easy at all. But you guys did very good. My frames per second is going completely down the drain, but whatever. Let's head back to our carrier. Hope 1061. As I mentioned, I really like my parking spot over there. From Anaconda, we have the Titan rusted Titan bits. Not too bad, huh? Not as nice as the golden bits Chieftain, but still. I've seen worse ship kits. Yeah, no, keep that pulse neutralizer on, otherwise it can be tricky. Your video, Fargoid's hyperdicting shard con is amazing. You mean the shard con that gets hyperdicted by 3 clops and destroys them in less than 40 seconds? That one? I know, it's a popular one. It kind of went viral. It's my only short that has any reasonable number of views. And sadly, it played a role in popularizing the shard conda among the general AX community, because the shard conda is really meant as a meme build that can give clops but not do a lot of else. So you're never going to really see me use the shard conda unless I'm kind of going for the memes like with the unengineered keelback I just used. But people picked up on the fact they can kind of click and delete Cyclops, and they're like, I want to do that too, and start building shard condas left and right. So it kind of became also kind of like a sticking point in the community where people show up in the shard conda like anti-Sinnoh combat zones. People kind of assume that they're newbies that have no idea on how to actually fight, and unfortunately most of the time it's kind of true, and they end up panic shielding Medusas and Hydras all the time because they don't know how to use the build. So I am to blame for that, and I apologize to the universe for doing that. It was not good, but it was a funny video. That I think we can agree on. Let's look at this multi-precision report, by the way, while I am getting like orange sidewindered here. Oh, I made it. I was almost certain I'm going to get orange sidewinders, but no. I guess I got lucky. Yeah, they're truly awful. Like it really is kind of crazy how bad they are. I completely agree. Like for example, you've seen worse something like an unengineered Keelback as a Titan bomber with pink thrusters and pink engines called Bomba McBombyface. I think that does qualify as worse. Yeah. Gauss is equipped. Your stripes are earned. This is the most popular song in the album. It's called Welcome to AX. And I guess you can read it from the stream thing, but still. It's a story of someone who just begins their career in anti-casino combat. Oops, overshot it. I'm not used to flying the con, as you can see. And we made it back. I wanted to see like the multi-crew report. Like, what did that look like? We did 44 million in combat bonds together. That was good. Not as glorious as the 5 million we did with Bomba McBombyface, but still remarkable for an all multi-cannon build, which was also kind of dealing with hunters and whatever else it needed to deal with. Was my ship name kind of censored? Is that what the kind of stars mean up here? Why do I name this ship? I don't think it's anything kind of that deserves to be censored. What did I name this thing? XSF Fortitude. How does Fortitude deserve it to be censored? I don't get it. Whatever. I don't think I have any color graphic data. I'm good. Alright folks, that concludes our stream for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the Bomba McBombyface, the worst possible Titan bomber, the Keelback, equipped with no engineering whatsoever, fresh off the production line of Shinrata Desra, succeed in a full end-to-end Titan dive, making no fewer than 5 million in credit bonds, together with Commander Guinea Pig, who joined along as an SLF fighter. And I don't know, I had a ton of fun. Hope you had fun too. I think there's maybe a couple more questions. Pekka, you're asking the difference between the AXI and the Xenostrike Force. So, are you familiar with the Warhammer 40,000 universe? Because like the way I kind of tend to conflate them, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, and I say that, and I say this tongue-in-cheekish, in a friendly, funny way, because we're friends. I'm a member of both, and staff on the XI and founder of the XSF. So like, keep it as kind of lighthearted, joking, not as banter, not as serious kind of commentary. The way I tend to conflate them is, the XI is the Imperial Garrison in the Warhammer 40k universe, and the Xenostrike Force is the Adeptus Astartes, as in the real force that keeps the galaxy together is the AXI, simply because the numbers are just so mind-bogglingly higher that that's what it is. That's what's going to move the needle. The XSF has 200 and change people now, I think 220 maybe. The Xenostrike Force has 23,000, right? So like, we are 1% in size of the AXI with the XSF. But the XSF is a lot more rigorous. It's got rules, it got events, it does a lot more events. The XI practically never does events, but it plays a major role in coordinating war efforts that the XSF doesn't really do. The XSF can take on particular missions and roles in the war and do those well, but as one of dozens and dozens and dozens of groups. It won't be the one single group that moves the needle. The AXI, when the AXI says, this is what we're going to do, the galaxy pays attention. When the XSOR says, this is what we're going to do, you know, that one particular system in one particular context pays attention. And it's very different. Last but not least, the AXI was built and developed on individual skills. So advancement in the AXI is driven by advancement on your individual skills. All the ranks are based on how you learn how to fly yourself. The XSF was founded under the principle of creating a cadre of people who are trained, experienced, and evolve the art of wing-based combat. So flying in a wing, like, which is actually quite different than flying solo. Like, fly solo is your own mechanical skills. Flying in a wing requires discipline, it requires communication, it requires focus, it requires different builds than flying solo. There's so many other things that go into wing combat that are different from solo combat. And that spurred us to say, let's create the XSF and create a group of folks who want to play together in a disciplined way, right? And I do mean discipline. Like, the XSF has a mandatory uniform that you must wear in events to get credit for those operations. We have a structured mumble for voice communication in a very structured and layered fashion. We fly with very specific roles when it comes to the overall operational command versus wing command, based on the different roles of different wings. You might have we might have a rescue build, you might have a bomber wing, you might have a fighter wing, and each of those wings have very specific roles that focus on working with each other to achieve a particular goal. So that's the XSF for you, which is a more intense, more focused group, but much, much, much smaller, versus the AXI is a humongous community that includes all people from all walks of life. It can be also very intense, but it can also be very casual. So you got both of the extremes, and that's the difference. You're welcome, Pekka. I don't think that community interaction is going to go away. And by the way, you know, I hope you don't take away that I'm talking about the XSF and the AXI is like, hey, they're separate things and this is one and the other and it's either or. It's practically the opposite. Like, we encourage cross-membership. We are very happy that people are part of both, if they want to be part of both. Again, they do different things, but you know, there are times where you will want to do solo combat and focus on your own individual skills. That's great, you know, go with the AXI. And there are times where you want to fly in an organized, structured wing, and that's what the XSF does, right? And it's fine to want to be doing a bit of both, right? There's nothing wrong with any of that. So we very much encourage cross-membership. We're very good friends among the leadership of the two groups. In fact, most of our leadership is common, like leadership of the XSF is also leadership in AXI. So, very good relationships there. All right, folks, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for your support, for everybody who's been supporting me as a streamer, either through joining the Glory to Mankind membership tier of this channel, which gives you also a fancy green name, in which I will post in here in case somebody else wants to consider it. As I mentioned also earlier, it does not give you access to any benefits whatsoever other than a green name and a Mechan bodyguard next to your name to show your support, as I don't believe in gating content. Like there you go, North Face. Like, look at him sporting his nice green name and Mechan bodyguard icon next to his name. Again, there's no secret section of the site or channel that you get access to with this. The content I make is for everybody. It is for the community, and this is just a way to show your support for me as a content creator if you're interested, and if you can, of course. With that being said, I hope you had fun. I will actually have one last show of the star of this stream for those who missed the beginning of the stream, which is still, I may remember it, like, just for fun in my hangar for a while, because it was such quite an experience. I'm gonna bring it back on the deck because it deserves like a little round of virtual applause. This is the star of our show, assuming we can get the camera to work, which so far, there we go. This is the star of our show. Oops, can't actually do it. Bomba McBomby Face, the unengineered golden Keelback Titan Bomber, which just earlier completed a full end-to-end dive for 5 million credits and credit bonds, together with Commander Guinea Pig, who joined as an SLF fighter for this entirely unengineered ship. And it was a ton of fun. If you missed it, you can catch the VOD recording of the stream, because it was a fun run. All right, with that, folks, say goodbye to Bomba McBomby Face for the time being. Thank you all for joining the stream, including Mankind. Commander Mechan, over and out.